questions. In all times, in all places, for all men, the mysteries remain. What is life? What is death? From whence do we come and where do we go? The ignorant, barbaric savage bows to the sun and says, "Behold, God." Whereas we, sophisticated, civilized, consider the sun as energy expressed in formulae and equations. But do we really know any more about the sun than he does?
Okay, Georgie, the case is closed.
No, Captain Prescott, the case is still wide open.
But we got the killer.
We don't have the killer.
100 people saw him pick up that knife and stab her with it.
He didn't do it.
Not only did 100 people see him do it, he also admits he did
I
it.
still say he didn't do it.
Are you telling me that 101 people are crazy?
I don't care what they saw. He did not kill his wife.
Okay. I'll go along with it. Who did?
The high priest of the Wolf Clan.
Is that right? Who is this high priest?
I don't know.
Oh, so you don't know. Do you maybe know where we could find him?
You can't find him. That's impossible.
Oh? Is it? Why?
He's been dead for maybe 1,000 years. But he's your killer, Captain.
Our mystery drama, The Night of the Wolf, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Michael Tolan. We are in a bright, bustling city in our own Southwest. A new city, but an old settlement. Almost 100 years before the Pilgrims landed in Massachusetts, the Spanish adventurers came here in quest of gold. And when they found none, they went away. After a while, the conquistadors were succeeded by a new breed of explorers who understood that gold doesn't have to be hard and yellow. Gold can also be liquid and black. And thus, a new city was built here. A gleaming city of metal and glass. A new city, but not the first city. For thousands of years, men of many kinds and various colors have built cities here. Cities that have flourished and vanished. Right now, it is an early evening during the spring, and we find ourselves in a museum gallery, which features an exhibition of the primitive cultures of those early years.
Terry.
Yeah?
Fix your top shirt button.
But it's hot in here.
Close your collar and pull up your tie. You look like an ape.
Okay.
Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. Hello, Colonel McKeever. Hello. Terry, don't look so bored.
I don't look like nothing.
A little culture won't kill you.
Why do you make me come to these things, Enid?
Because everyone who is anyone is here.
Yeah, okay.
And you're not to touch a drop.
Now, look.
You ought to keep away from the refreshment table. Do you understand?
Yeah.
In a moment, Colonel. Colonel McKeever wants to ask me something. Terry, can I trust you to stay here?
Of course.
Don't wander off and make a fool of yourself, and don't touch a drop of liquor.
Okay.
Terry? Terry? Oh. Why do I always have to look for you? Colonel McKeever wants to talk with you.
Yeah.
Terry, what are you staring at? What's so fascinating about that shabby old thing? It looks like a little old lady's faded bathrobe.
Well, it isn't.
Oh, of course it isn't. I can read. Ancient ceremonial robe. Said to belong to a high priest of the Wolf Clan. Possibly Mojave or kindred tribe. Well, what's so all fired interesting about it?
Shut up.
What did you say?
I said, shut up.
Do you mean you're telling me?
Who says I can't tell you to shut up?
I warn you, Terry, do not make a scene.
You know something? I think I will make a scene.
Terry, have you gone mad?
Maybe.
Let's get out of here quickly. We won't even wait for the car to come.
We won't?
We'll hail a cab and I'll...
And what?
I'll take you to a doctor.
Why?
Because something has come over you.
Maybe something has.
People are starting to Terry,
Well, so what?
Terry.
You! Hey, you over there! What are you looking at?
Terry, you're embarrassing me.
Hey, I mean you! You, the fat slob with a face like a pig!
Terry, we've got to leave here.
Enid, we ain't going nowhere.
I demand that you...
Shut up! Well, what are you looking at, huh? You know me? I'm Terry Jessup. 10 years all-pro middle linebacker till I busted my knee. And I got so scared that I had to marry this witch broad. Terry,
Terry, you've gone mad.
I let her father buy me. I let her old man buy me.
Terry,
And break me. You ruined me. You ruined me. You and your old man, you used me. My name, my reputation, you used me to sell that crooked stock of yours, those dry wells.
Please, somebody call an
I
ambulance.
haven't got a real friend in the world because of you.
Are we terribly ill?
That's why I'm going to kill you. Go away, buddy. I'll break anybody in half who tries to stop me. Terry, put down that knife. Sacrificial knife. 1,000 years old. Still good.
Terry,
Look, the point. It's still... He killed her. I told you. Yeah. I killed her. Maybe somebody ought to call the cops. I don't know why, Lieutenant. I don't know.
Just answer this. How long have you wanted to do it?
Well, I never wanted to do it.
Yeah?
Well, something just came over me, that's all.
That's not true.
I swear, Lieutenant.
Now, you forget you killed her in front of 100 witnesses. You said that her old man bought you.
I never said any such thing.
Now, don't fight it, Terry. 100 people heard you.
But I don't remember saying it.
Do you believe it?
No, I don't believe it. Why would I?
You said they used you to sell a phony stock.
Well, how could...
Terry, I wouldn't say this if I didn't get it from people who were standing there. You said that you lost all your real friends because of them.
That's crazy.
That's what you said.
Well, how could I say a thing like that? I was in love with her.
Still and all, Terry, you killed her. Why?
I don't know. I was so much in love with her, Lieutenant. I mean it. She was the kind of woman that I wanted all my life. Girl with class.
Sure. But those words you said to her, that anger that made you say them, where did the words and the anger come from?
I'm telling you, I don't know, Lieutenant. I must have been out of my head.
Sure.
Something came over me.
What?
I got scared. It was like nothing I ever felt before.
Like what?
Something in that place. Just something in that museum. Something wild.
Come on, Terry. What could be wild in a museum?
It was like something set my mind on fire. And the words, everybody heard me say, I didn't even know I was saying them.
And did you know you killed her?
It was like something had to be driven out of me. You understand?
No.
Something that was wrong, something that had to die, and if she wasn't standing there, I would have killed myself.
Yeah.
There's something in that place.
Sure.
Believe me. You gotta believe me.
I'm not the one who has to believe you. A judge and a jury has to believe you.
It's in that place, Lieutenant. Something is in that place.
Now, Miss Atkins, you were here last night. You saw what happened.
I've already told you, Lieutenant.
Terry Jessup says that something came over him.
Oh, I'm sure something did.
He says something in this place, something here in this museum, drove him wild.
Something in here?
Yes, Miss Atkins. Now, what is there here that could do
Look
that?
for yourself. We have pictures on the walls. We have some sculptures, some artifacts.
Has anything unusual ever happened here before?
Well, now, what unusual thing could ever happen in a museum?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, Miss Atkins, I guess that's all.
Although,
Yes?
well, this is of absolutely no use to you in terms of last night, but, well, We did have an incident here, about 3 weeks ago. We had a fist fight.
A what?
Uh-huh. There were a party of 4. 2 men, 2 women. And suddenly the men started a violent fight. Unfortunately, the guards were able to restrain them.
What did you do?
Well, the guards hustled them out of the building, but the 2 men kept going at it on the street. Finally, the police came.
And then what?
Well, I don't know. It's just that you asked me about unusual things. And since we have so few of them, well, almost anything would stick in my memory. Yes, it was exactly 3 weeks ago. And then there was another incident.
When?
Well, that's the peculiar thing about it. It was just about... No, it was exactly 3 weeks before that.
You sure?
Yes, I remember because it was the first of the month. And the first day of this special early American Indian exhibit.
What happened?
Well, there was a man. And he was standing, well, right where Jessup was standing. And also right where those other 2 men were standing. The exact same spot.
And?
He was an elderly, dignified, well-dressed man. And all of a sudden he shouted, "I'm wrong, I wasted my life." And with that, he emptied his pockets. He threw his watch and his ring and all his money away. And then he started to take off his clothes.
And then what?
Well, the guards just restrained him, and he was taken to the hospital. So, well, all I can deduce from all of this is that every 3 weeks for the last 9 weeks, we've had some kind of violent situation. Does any of this help you?
It's interesting, but I don't see where it can take us.
Oh, well, I'm sorry you couldn't learn anything, Lieutenant Miller. Do you have any further questions?
Just one. What time do you get off?
6.
That's exactly 15 minutes from now.
Your watch is slow. It's less than 10.
How about some dinner?
Thought you'd never ask.
Georgie?
Yeah, it's me. Did I wake you?
Oh, no. Oh, had your supper?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Oh, I don't know. I just grabbed this sandwich on the run.
Oh, you shouldn't do that, Georgie. You've got to have a balanced diet. That's why I like you to eat at home when I can make sure.
Okay, Myra.
Did you put the money in the checking account? Georgie, you got to talk to Jerry. He won't do his homework, and the teacher sent home another note. Jenny has to see an orthodontist, I think.
Okay. I'll take care of everything.
When?
Starting Sunday, I get 3 days off.
No, but you never take your time
I
off.
can't just walk off in the middle of a case, Myra.
Where were you tonight?
Where was I tonight? Where do you think I was tonight? I was with some beautiful blonde. We had cocktails and dinner. Then we went dancing afterwards at a nightclub. And then we wound up the evening in a bachelor pad.
I'm sorry, Georgie. Oh, I know it sounds like I'm nagging you all the time, but there's just too much for me to do around here. All by myself.
I know. But, honey, once I make captain, you'll see everything will be okay.
You used to say that before you made lieutenant.
Yeah, but just wait. Everything will work out.
Sure, I know it will. I'll tell you what. I'll make us a snack, and we can sit up and talk.
Now, honey, I'm beat. It's been a long, long day, and I got to get an early start in the morning. You understand?
Sure, Georgie. I understand.
That's what we need in this world. More understanding wives. Well, we've been weaving several threads here, and it seems that the museum appears to be central to all of them. And this museum will have a few more interesting, if somewhat deadly, exhibits on display for us when I return shortly with Act 2. The other night, Terry Jessup, an ex-football player who was considered to be, for all his size, a rather calm and gentle person, suddenly went berserk and murdered his wife. This came as a surprise for 2 reasons. First, everyone had always assumed that he worshipped her. Second, he killed her in a museum, of all places.
You going to be home for supper, Georgie?
I don't know, Myra. I'll have to call you.
Why don't I just figure you won't be, as usual?
That might be best.
Promise me you'll eat.
Sure.
Honey, you're at the age where a man can start to get all kinds of things wrong if he doesn't watch himself.
I'll take care of myself, Myra. Look, honey, I know you got the kids all day in the house, but,
But what? It's just how it works out. You've got your job. I have to put up with it.
Well, that's just it. You say you have to put up with it.
Well, I do, don't I? Like these other men in this neighborhood, they have jobs out at 9, home at 5, Saturday and Sunday off. And that's it.
Well, you knew I didn't have that kind of job when you married me. You knew what life would be like on the force.
I also knew some 9 to 5 cops.
Yes, and you knew I wasn't one of them.
Honey, I just wish you didn't have to work so hard.
But I like to work hard. You know your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You should develop some interests.
I've got plenty to do around here.
No, I mean away from here. Something that you do for yourself. So you can also develop as a person.
Georgie, all I asked you was if you were coming home for supper.
I'll try.
Look, if we eat early, maybe you can help me paint the floor of the basement. Oh, honey, and the cold water faucet, the downstairs tub has to be fixed.
Look, I'll tell you what. You make a list of all that stuff, and I'll take care of it.
You know, Georgie, you never talk to me about your work. Maybe that's what's wrong with us.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with us.
Well, I was reading in a magazine a wife should share more of what her husband does.
Well, you know about this football player who killed his wife.
Oh, if there's one sport that leaves me cold, it's football.
He says something in the museum made him do it.
What?
Well, I guess you could say some spirit.
Oh, he must be crazy.
Now, it could be true.
Georgie, are you crazy?
Honey, when you're a homicide detective, anything has to be considered.
Don't say a word of this to anybody else. They'll say you're nuts.
No, but there's evidence.
Evidence? How can there be evidence?
Other people.
Look, you can find nuts anywhere who will... Oh, honey, on your way home tonight, pick up a gallon of deck paint. Get a light gray, will you, dear? Don't forget.
No, I won't forget.
Hi.
Hello, Polly. You busy?
Swamped.
Maybe I better come back another time.
Oh, you do that.
I shouldn't be here, Polly.
I won't say a word.
We agreed last night it mustn't go anywhere.
Oh, yes. We agreed.
But last night would have to be the end of it.
I know.
But the real reason I'm here is this does happen to be the scene of the crime.
That's true.
Something in this place made Terry Jessup kill his wife, made those other people go crazy.
Something?
I don't know too much about it, but it could be some kind of spirit. You think I'm crazy?
No.
Well, the way I figure it, these tribes, they believed in magic. It was their religion. Maybe there was some truth in it for them. And so...
Well, go ahead.
And so these things, these knives and clothes and the things here, the magic could still be in them. Or on them or something. Now you go ahead and call the guys in the white coats.
I'll do no such thing. I always believed in that myself.
But you're educated.
So are you.
I don't have the books.
You don't need the books. Come here.
Polly, it can't go anywhere.
Where does it have to go? It's already arrived.
Polly, can I see you tonight?
Why do you feel you have to ask?
Captain Prescott. Oh. Yeah, I'll see him. Morning, Georgie.
Sit down.
Listen, Prescott, why am I being assigned to the Kenilworth thing?
Because it's a good live murder and just a job for a smart detective like you.
But I'm still with the museum killing.
What is it with you? Jessup is already in the cooler waiting for his trial. It's gone past.
But we have to find out why he did it.
No, that's going to be for the psychiatrist to rumble about. What a field day those birds are going to have.
Look, I'm running down an angle.
Yeah?
At the museum.
Yeah. I know her name, too. Polly Atkins.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Georgie. Everybody knows about it. Everybody except Myra, maybe.
I don't know what's happened to me. Look, it's the first time I ever stepped out of line. You have to believe that.
Okay. I believe it.
And I didn't even plan it. I didn't even know I was doing it. I just asked her out before I could even think of what I was saying.
You still in love with Myra?
Yes.
Are you?
No, I don't know. It's all so mixed up. She's everything I ever wanted.
Who?
Polly. Cool, smart.
Sure. She doesn't have to worry about running a house and taking care of kids.
I know all that, but I just have to have her, Prescott, that's all.
Where does it lead?
Nowhere. It's just free and easy and relaxed.
Where does it lead, Georgie?
I told you, nowhere.
That's not good enough for you. There are guys who can waltz in and out of these things with one dame after another. Not you.
Listen, Prescott.
Georgie, a thing like this is going to rip you apart.
I told you, it's just laughs.
You don't have that kind of humor. Break up with her.
I can't.
So it is serious. Georgie, break it up before it kills you.
What are you talking about?
I said my piece, Georgie.
Look, I've got this lead. Just give me a couple of more days to tie this one up.
Sure.
Yes?
Mrs. Stanley Howarth?
Yes, but not for long, Brown Eyes. I've already had the paper served on big-hearted Stanley.
I'm a police officer.
Oh. Well, do come in.
Your husband, Mr. Stanley Howarth.
Do we have to talk about him?
About a month ago, you, your husband, and another couple, a Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Seeley,
Yeah, that's another great pair.
were in the Museum of Indian Art.
I still don't know whose bright idea that was.
Suddenly, your husband and Mr. Seeley started swinging at each other. Why?
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Did anything happen that would have created a fight? They just couldn't start swinging at each other for no reason at all.
Well, the truth is, neither of them's a great intellect, if you know what I mean.
Could you just tell me everything that happened while you were in that museum?
You got a one-track mind. Well, let's see. I don't know why we went there. But Betty Seeley said, let's go for laughs. Shows you where she is. So we wander around, the whole thing's a drag, and I say, Stanley, let's take off, and he says, shut up.
Why?
Stanley's a man of few words, and those are two of them. Well, anyhow, everybody's saying to Stanley, let's go, but he's just standing there, staring at this thing that looks like a bathrobe.
A bathrobe?
Well, no, it ain't a bathrobe. It's one of those old Indian robes, and he's staring at it like he's hypnotized.
Yes.
So, Andy Seeley puts his hand on Stanley's arm and says, let's go. And Stanley pushes him away and says, you're the one who ruined my life, and on account of you, I'm a crook today.
Well, what did he mean by that?
Well, Stanley and Andy, they're partners. And they put together deals, and all I can say is they never lose money.
Then what?
Oh, I never seen Stanley so mad. Or Andy either. Each accused the other guy of dragging them down. You know what I mean? I don't know what got into either of them. And they started slugging. I mean, they'd have killed each other. Well, it took the museum guards and the cops.
I know. They were booked and then released on bond. What happened later?
These two crazy guys, these two nuts, they actually gave away all their money.
What?
Well, fortunately, I got some of Stanley's in my name. But they spent days in the office investigating worthy causes. And they just got rid of all they owned.
Could I see your husband?
Yeah, sure. If you want to go to India to look for him.
He went to India?
Well, was it India or Africa? I don't know. Might have been South America.
Why?
To do good work. Can you tie a thing like that? Any wonder I want to ditch him?
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Howard.
Anytime. Now that you know the way, don't be a stranger.
Terry, try to think.
I can't remember nothing, Lieutenant.
You were looking at something.
I don't remember.
Were you looking at anything special?
I can't recall.
Were you looking at a robe?
A robe?
Yes, a robe.
Well, I think maybe...
Try to remember. A robe, Terry. Would a robe mean anything to you?
Well, she wanted me to go away from the robe. Yeah, that's what she wanted me to do.
Is that why you killed her?
She said, what's so fascinating about that little old thing? It's like some old lady's bathrobe. Ancient ceremonial robe. High priest of the wolf clan. And she wanted me to go away from the robe, and so...
Yes?
The robe told me to kill her.
How could a robe tell you to kill her?
Well, that's what it told me.
You mean the robe was able to speak?
No. It wasn't in words. It was a force inside of me. Please, Lieutenant, please. But right now I feel so weak, so tired. I don't know what I'm saying. Please, let me alone.
What you're saying is crazy.
Okay, I killed her. Everybody saw me kill her. Now, I say that robe made me do it. You say it's crazy? Okay, it's crazy. Now let me alone.
What does science have to say on the subject? Science, in its wisdom, states that matter cannot be destroyed. Philosophers agree in principle because they claim that ideas cannot be killed. So if there was something in that ceremonial robe originally, who is to say it isn't there yet? It's been there for 1,000 years, and it will still be there in a few moments when I return with Act 3. All cities are built on the ruins of others. And so what we have is not something that is brand new, but usually is just another layer. And if we dig into the ground, we find the things of those people who have come and gone before our time. But we don't have to dig to find the ideas and the forces and the spirits that move them. Those can be felt everywhere, especially by men and women who are waiting and hoping for something to change the course of their lives. Detective Lieutenant George Miller has been involved with people like that lately. As a matter of fact, Lieutenant Miller is in the midst of a change in his own life. He may or may not be aware of it.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you Mr. Kenneth Underwood?
Yes.
I'm a police detective. I was told at your apartment that you could be found here in the park.
And now that you found me,
There was an incident at the museum.
a sudden aberration. Over and done with it.
Is that so? You were looking at that robe in the museum and you suddenly went, well, I don't like to say crazy.
Sir, I don't understand what you're saying.
No, I think you do. It's happened twice again since. What can you tell me about that robe?
Why is it important?
A man killed his wife. The state of his mind at the time will decide the price he'll pay.
I read about it. They'll say he was insane.
What about that robe?
It doesn't matter. Let us say that, some spirit emanated from that robe, possessed him. It'll amount to being crazy anyhow.
Why do you say an evil spirit?
I said a spirit. You said evil.
Well, isn't it evil if it causes a man to kill?
The robe. The spirit of the robe said to me, Kenneth Underwood.
Then you are saying there is a spirit in the robe.
Said to me, Kenneth Underwood, the gods gave you the gift of poetry. You've abused it, defiled it, cheapened it. And I did. I thought I would die then and there. And the spirit said, will you throw off this illusion of fame and be true to your gift? And I said, yes. Yes. And a great weight was lifted from my heart because I meant it.
Do you expect me to believe this?
You asked me a question. I gave you an answer.
What kind of spirit?
Some days later, I returned to the museum. I examined the robe. There's a kind of design in it. I spoke to an authority on the ancient Indian cultures. He said it was the robe of the Wolf Clan's high priest.
That's what it says on the printed card.
The Wolf Clan. The clan responsible for the moral purity of the tribe. Each month on the third night before the full moon, every adult member of the tribe had to pass before the high priest. It's called the Night of the Wolf. And if in any heart there's hidden a guilty secret, that secret springs forth. And it either kills that person or he must kill it. I killed mine. And so I survived.
Going along with this, how do you account for those other two incidents?
Oh, pure coincidence. People happened to be standing next to the robe on that particular night. I read about them in the paper. The two men, they killed their guilty secret.
What about Terry Jessup?
The football player. He couldn't kill his. He couldn't leave his wife. In his agony, he murdered her.
Do you expect me to believe this?
That's your option. But a week from next Monday, it will once again be 3 nights before the full moon. If you have a guilty secret, Lieutenant, I wouldn't advise you to stand near that robe. Not on the night of the wolf.
Myra?
Georgie, I didn't expect you.
What do you mean you didn't expect me?
No, honey, you usually don't get home for dinner most nights.
Well, I always call. Where are the kids?
Oh, well, you know, Tuesday's Jerry's night for the Cub Scouts. And Ginny's sleeping over at a friend's tonight. I didn't prepare anything.
That's okay. You want to go out and eat?
Well, no.
Okay, then let's just spend a quiet evening at home. We're entitled to it.
I don't know if I can, honey.
Why? What's the matter?
Well, you said I should get myself an interest. I did.
What do you mean?
I took a bowling.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yes, we have a neighborhood league here. And tonight's our night. Actually, I was just on my way out the door.
Oh, well, then why don't you just go ahead?
Oh, you see, Georgie, I'm captain of the team. It's an important game.
I understand.
Otherwise, I'd call it off.
No, sure.
Look, I will call them and say that something has come up.
No. I'm going to turn in early anyhow.
You sure you don't mind?
Honey, you go out there and roll a 300 game for the old man.
Oh, silly. I'll be home early.
A glass of wine, George?
No, I don't need wine or anything else when I'm with you.
Thank you, Seth.
Holly, what's going to happen to us?
What's supposed to happen?
I don't want it to end.
I don't want it to end either. So it won't end. Unless, of course, one of us changes his mind, and then, well, that's it. Something's bothering you, George?
No. Well, every now and then I can't help feeling what we're doing is wrong.
What we're doing happens to be what we both want to be doing.
But people don't just have the right to do what they want to do.
Why not?
Why not? Well, because.
Yes? Because?
You know something? When I'm with you, I feel anything is possible. I mean, I'm not stuck in a rut. I just feel free.
Is that bad?
I don't know why. Half the time I don't understand what you're saying.
Half the time I don't understand what I'm saying either.
And you're not the best-looking dame I ever saw.
Oh, thank you. This is your night for gracious compliments.
But I just can't seem to get along without you.
So? Why fight?
Who's fighting it?
You are. Every minute. From that very first minute I saw you.
I just decided I'm going to quit fighting it.
Starting when?
Starting right now. I'll show you.
I believe you.
How much longer you want to fool around with the museum murder case?
That's why I want to see you, Prescott. I want you to take me off it.
You're off. As of right now. What happened?
Nothing. I don't want to go near that place again.
Meaning what?
Meaning what I said.
Does that include Miss Polly Atkins?
Miss Polly Atkins is my affair.
That's very well put.
Look, what have you got for me to work on?
What I've got for you is 1 week sick leave.
Sick leave?
You better take it.
Why?
You look terrible.
I never felt better in my life.
Don't hand me that, George. This thing with Polly it's killing you.
Are you out of your mind?
Down deep. You're hurting yourself. Badly. Because this thing, it's wrong.
Who says it's wrong?
Everything you were taught to believe since the day you were born says it's wrong.
That doesn't make it so.
It makes it so for you.
Don't you think I'm trying? I say I'll never see her again. But the next day...
Let's not get confused with any of that. It's just wrong. That's all.
It can't be. It seems that the two of us, Polly and me, we just belong together.
Well, then divorce Myra and marry Polly.
I can't.
Why not?
I don't know why not. Maybe I love Myra.
Then get rid of Polly.
No, I love Polly, too. Is it wrong to love both of them for different reasons, for different things?
Yeah.
Who says so?
You keep asking. I keep telling. You say so. Your conscience says so.
Okay. I'll ask someone else.
Who? Who?
Nobody you'd know.
Sure, but who is he?
A priest.
A priest? What do you think a priest is going to tell you?
This particular priest, I don't know what he's going to tell me.
Georgie, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, Prescott, yeah. Just now, for the first time in weeks, I feel all right.
If you don't want to take the sick week, see me later for your assignment.
Sure. This is Lieutenant Miller of the police department. I want some weather information, please. What will be the third night this month before the full moon? I have to know exactly.
I can't imagine why you'd want to come here this evening, George.
Oh, I don't know. I just want to see the exhibit again.
Well, I'd think you'd seen all you wanted of it this past month.
Well, I never really looked at things before. Did you call Captain Prescott?
Yeah. Now, why do you want him to be here?
Did he say he'd come?
He should be here any minute. Well, why do you want him?
I may need him.
For what?
Maybe for nothing. I hope for nothing.
Georgie! What's this all about?
Oh, Prescott, I'd like you to meet Miss Atkins.
Oh, we met on the phone.
How do you do? Now, Georgie, what do you want me to see?
I want to show you a robe.
A robe?
Yes. Right there.
That? That moth-eaten looking thing? What's the point?
It belongs to the priest. The one I said I was going to see.
Miss Atkins, you know what Georgie is talking about?
The robe of the high priest of the Wolf Clan. George, you're pale. Something the matter?
Polly, do you believe with all your heart that you and I, we two, we're right?
Oh, I believe it, George. I believe it. But
Don't say any more. Prescott, have you got anything to hide? Anything on your conscience?
Everybody's got something on his conscience.
No, I'm talking about something wrong that's vital to your life.
Georgie, I don't like the way you look.
You don't feel a terrible pain in your head?
Georgie.
You don't feel a tightness? It's so tight in your chest.
I think we better call a doctor.
Your whole body's not on fire? On fire? Oh, then you're safe. It's me.
telephone for...
No, don't go. Don't.
George, all she wants to do
No, I won't give her up. I won't. I can't, no matter what you say. I won't give her up. I'll kill her first. Kill myself. George, put that knife back.
It's the same knife that other man used.
George, I won't give her up. I love her.
George.
Wait a minute. No, let's put... No, I have to kill us. It's the order of the high priest. George, drop it. Drop it. I have to. I have to. Polly, I'm sorry.
Quick, call an ambulance.
No, don't bother. The high priest, he said, funny, he said, drive her out of your heart, even if it kills you. I drove you out of my heart, and now I have no heart at all.
Who knows who sentenced Lieutenant George Miller to death? A conscience, which everyone has? A sudden heart attack, which anyone can get? Or was it the verdict of the high priest of the ancient Wolf clan? I'll be back shortly. It has been said, when a man lives with truth, there also will justice dwell. For the man of honesty and righteousness will determine the verdict for himself. He will be his own judge, his own jury, and if justice demands it, his own executioner. On this show, we deal in poetic justice every time, and we will have another case in point for you tomorrow. We hope you will continue to be interested. Our cast included Michael Tolan, Joan Shea, Evie Juster, Ken Harvey, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There is a kind of human eloquence more telling, more forcible than the loudest words, than the choicest diction. It is the suffering of some great, heartbreaking sorrow with sealed lips. But how many of us have the fortitude to bear our pain in silence, or for that matter, our joy? So natural is the urge to speak. What could possibly keep anyone from doing so?
Look, my dear. How long has it been since we have seen so many happy faces?
Oh, we couldn't have asked for a finer wedding celebration for our daughter.
And yet, just now, I thought I saw something in her expression. As she spun around just now amidst the dancers, I saw a strange look in her eyes.
A look? What kind of look?
A look almost of terror.
Our mystery drama, The Silent Woman, is based on a story by Leopold Compert. It was adapted especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger and stars John Beale and Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Maybe you've got a neighbor who just bought a new Electra, and he's gotten so smug and self-satisfied lately you can't stand it. Well, look at it this way. If you had just gotten a car with all the luxury and prestige of Electra and a trim European-like design that makes it easier than you might imagine to park and maneuver in city traffic, wouldn't you be a little insufferable for a while? We thought so. The new Electra at your Buick dealers now.
A little science, a little virtue, a little science.
Laughing at fools is one of the oldest of mankind. We are pleased to consider ourselves superior to such people. But there is another tradition regarding the fool, that he is really the wisest of men, whose only failing is that he cannot dissemble. I personally prefer this tradition, for the following story is told us by a fool, and it would be a shame to think it weren't true. The time is the last century. We're in a small town in Central Europe, in a cemetery.
She was a woman of exceeding virtue, the most loyal of wives, and the best of mothers.
She was.
Come, sister, be silent. Please relent. Now that my wife is gone, can't you soften your heart? One mustn't speak unkindly of the dead.
Then I cannot speak at all.
My name is Leip. They call me Na, the fool. When I was young, it bothered me, but now, well, how many people of my poor background can boast of a title? But it is not my story I want to tell you. Today, my master, the Rabbi Mendel, has buried a most remarkable woman, about whom, as you've just heard, opinion was sharply divided. Her name was Wähler, and she was married to our wealthiest merchant, a kindly man named Franz Joma. Wähler was very beautiful, but somewhat silly and frivolous, and many people predicted much trouble in her marriage. But something happened, for her marriage appeared to be a success, except in one very, very strange particular. In the 27 years it lasted, she was never once heard to utter a single word.
Wähler, are you awake? It's Bezel, your sister-in-law. Look what I have in my arms. Your child. It's a girl. The doctor says she is healthy and strong. Look how active she is already and barely 2 hours old. Look. She's holding out her arms for you. She recognizes you. Wähler, will you not speak to her?
But though tears of joy came to Vela's eyes as she cradled the child to her breast, she did not speak. Nor was her silence broken at the birth of her son some years later. But the most severe time in all her marriage came on the eve of her daughter's wedding. A great plague was sweeping the countryside.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Vela, it's Franz. I'm home.
Oh, Brother, I'm so glad you're back.
Yes, not a moment too soon. I was terrified that my business in Prague would have forced a delay, and my daughter due to be married this very evening. Where's Vela?
Oh.
Beth, what's the matter? You're crying.
Oh, it's too awful.
Where is everyone? Where are the guests, the musicians? They should be arriving.
There's not to be any wedding.
Has something happened to the groom? Has the plague taken hold of him?
No.
Well, then what is it?
Your daughter.
Oh, no.
The plague has got her in its grip. She's not expected to live.
Is she in her room?
Yes. Vela is with her.
Vela? Vela, tell me. Our child. Look at me, Vela. Our child is dead.
Vela's cry of anguish echoed in her husband's ears. But though she wept as they bore her daughter's body away, not a word of complaint passed her lips. Thus did she bear all, joy and sorrow, in deep silence for 27 years. And for 27 of those years, an argument has raged between Franz and his old maid sister, Bethel.
I tell you, it's nothing but willful malice on her part.
No, sure you're wrong. Bethel, are you jealous?
Not in the least. Vela used to boast how she would break hearts. But I never thought it would be my own brother she'd make so miserable.
But, Bethel, I'm not miserable. The only thing that makes me unhappy are these arguments.
Do you want me to leave your house, then? You'd expel your own sister?
No, only please keep your voice down. It hurts Vela deeply to know that you disapprove of her so.
Then why will she not speak?
I don't know. I know she wants to. Sometimes I can see her lips move, almost forming the words. It must be some physical deformity.
Nonsense. She was the picture of health until the very day of her wedding. And she can utter every sound except those of speech. What deformity could be so selective?
Well, there are those who say that she's been bewitched.
You are a prosperous merchant. You are my brother. How can you believe such superstition?
If it is not a physical deformity, then what could possibly prevent her from speaking, if not a supernatural force? Some of our most trusted friends, people who were at the wedding, who danced with her, say that they noticed something odd.
Why did no one speak up at the time?
They swear that there must have been an evil eye on her, one jealous of her beauty. Is this not possible?
I'm sure I don't know. She's mocking your weakness to your face. If I were you, I'd give her a good hiding.
No, I could never do a thing like that. What has happened is God's will. It is a mystery, not given us to know. I am certain her power of speech is in some way paralyzed. And I can't live any other way but to have faith that it will someday be restored.
It was certainly doubtful whether Franz's faith was going to be rewarded. The years fled by. Their son grew into a handsome fellow and quite a scholar to boot. The time came for him to go study with a first-rate teacher in Hungary. Years he would be gone before he would see his parents again. Yet though her eyes were full of sorrow and pride, Vela let him go from her embrace without a word of blessing. Then, only a few weeks ago, Vela was taken ill. And yesterday, as I was walking down the street past their house, a servant girl ran up to me and begged me to go at once to Franz Yomar's office.
Who is it?
It is I, your worship.
Leibnar, what are you doing here?
You must come with me at once. Your wife's illness has taken a turn for the worse.
How bad is it?
The doctor has left, and the rabbi has been sent for.
Vela, it's me, Franz. How tired you look, my dear. You're ready for sleep, aren't you? I can see in your eyes that you are. Vela, can you not now speak to me? Is there no prayer, no miracle that can loosen your tongue and free you from whatever curse has possessed you all these years? I know I'm not the best of men, but if God would only grant me this one wish. There's so little time left.
Brother, is she still alive?
Yes.
The rabbi is on his way. He wants very much to see her. He says he must see her before she dies.
Hush, Bethel, don't speak of death so openly. Because she cannot speak, do you think she has no ears?
Her cheek is burning.
Vela, if I could only hear your voice once more. I've never doubted you, never reproached you.
Franz, be quiet. You're exciting her too much. Rabbi Mendel says he must see her.
Look, her lips are moving.
She wants water.
No, she wants to speak. I can see the words forming.
Let her save her strength.
She's struggling. She's wrestling with the very devil. Vela, I have loved you so much all these years.
Oh, God, living God, shall I not now speak?
Praises to God.
She's fainted.
Vela.
It's no use. She's dead.
She spoke. It was a miracle.
I'm sure it was no miracle. This only proves she could have spoken any time she wished.
Rabbi Mendel was very upset that he did not reach Vela's bedside before she died. Oh, was he upset. The night after the funeral, however, he was still brooding. And when I brought in his meat for supper, he was still staring at his soup. What do you see in that bowl that's so fascinating, Rabbi?
I see a fool, Labe.
Well, your secret is safe with me. After all, one of us has to pretend to be a rabbi. Otherwise, how could we afford to live in so grand a style?
What grand style?
Why use a perfectly good bowl of soup for a looking glass when any rain puddle would do just as well?
Aye, Labe. Between us, we make one passable human being. I shouldn't waste time brooding. But if only I had hurried faster.
They say she spoke anyway.
A single sentence.
I don't think that mattered to poor Mr. Franz. I saw his eyes when he came from her room. I've never seen such happiness in the midst of such sorrow.
27 years. I've never seen anything like it.
You remember the night of her wedding?
Oh, yes, I remember. I remember everything. See who that is, huh?
Labe?
Oh, good evening, Mr. Franz and Miss Bethel.
Good evening, Labe.
Is the rabbi here?
I don't know. Let me ask.
Of course I'm here. Why do you have to ask?
A moment ago, you were in the past.
Just shut the door.
Forgive us for disturbing your evening meal, Rabbi, but we must have judgment.
Judgment?
Yes, there hasn't been peace between my sister and myself for 27 years. And now that Vela is dead, it will be worse than ever.
I'd be willing to drop the whole matter if France didn't insist on referring to Vela's last words as a miracle.
But that's what they were. A miracle. Is this not so, Rabbi?
She was the ultimate shrew.
My old friends, you are both wrong.
What?
The miracle is not that she broke her silence with her last breath, but that for 27 years she did not speak.
We know things are often not as they seem. How dull life would be if they were, and how little we would know of human nature. For so much of what most deeply motivates us is hidden, far beneath the surface world of appearances. We shall begin to see beneath the surface of Vela's world when I return with Act 2.
It takes more than good paint to get a good-looking paint job. Hi, Pat Summerall to suggest you go to your True Value hardware store and see their selection of paint accessories that can help you get a professional-looking result for a fraction of professional cost. One of their handiest painting accessories is the True Test 8-piece roller painting kit for just $3.99. It includes almost everything you need for your next painting job. You get a 9-inch roller cover, frame, roller extension, paint tray, 1.5-inch trim brush, and more, all for just $3.99. True Value hardware stores also offer a complete selection of quality True Test Orel paint brushes. Choose from their selection of varnish enamel brushes, wall brushes, angular sash brushes in a variety of sizes from just $1.98. Get the True Test 8-piece roller painting kit and quality True Test Orel paint brushes exclusively at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers. And remember, True Value, much more than just a name, our way of doing business.
When a carefree and irresponsible young girl married a timid, serious young man, idle tongues got ready to wag. Then, literally overnight, she was transformed into a sedate, mature woman, an excellent wife and mother, in all respects, save that she would not, or could not, speak. Through grief and joy, only her eyes told the story of what her heart was feeling. And now that that heart beats no longer, the mystery surrounding her looms larger than ever.
Rabbi, you say it was a miracle that she did not speak?
Vela was a worthy among worthies, a saint.
What? Oh, but this is disgraceful. She was doing it deliberately.
You asked me to render judgment. It has been rendered. Now, if you will let me get back to my meal, Labe will show you to the door. Good evening.
1,000 thanks, Rabbi. Come, Bethel.
No. This judgment makes you happy, of course, Franz. It vindicates your simple faith. And it makes me look like a fool.
Good, madam, please, let the rabbi eat. If he does not eat, he will be in a bad humor. And if he's in a bad humor, he will expect me to get him out of it, and I'm very tired.
Labe is right, sister. It is late.
I will not hear a woman praised who sat by in silence at times when most mothers could not have found words enough to express their feelings.
Well, then perhaps she was the wise one for not even trying. Now, please, good night. But one does not solve a problem by shutting a door in its face any more than one converts a person by silencing him. It took them a whole 24 hours, but the very next night, they were back.
Rabbi Mendel?
Franz, good evening. Is Bethel with you?
Good evening, Rabbi.
We're sorry to trouble you again, but remember that judgment you rendered last night?
I want proof that your judgment is sound, Rabbi. You say Vela was a worthy among worthies. But what do you know of this matter that you can render such a verdict?
Well, what I know is perhaps better left unsaid.
Aha. I do not like the sound of that.
Rabbi, I'm afraid you must tell us. For you have now undone the effect of your judgment altogether.
Very well, my friends. Sit down. I must begin by asking you to recall that night, the night of the wedding.
I can still recall Mr. and Mrs. Clattener. Oh, what generous, warm-hearted people they were.
We must remember everything just as it happened.
As they talked, the scene became more and more vivid, until it seemed as if we were all transported back to that strange occasion. Oh, yes, I was invited too. There's an old custom that on all festive occasions someone should be present as a reminder of life's darker side, lest people in their reveling forget the sorrows of this world. A good custom, so they hire a fool. You figure it out. Zelda, this is a splendid occasion, is it not?
It is a wonderful party for our daughter's wedding. Still, it does seem odd to me.
What?
Her decision to get married. To have settled on Franz Jomar of all people.
What's wrong with Franz? He's a fine boy.
Yes, but I thought Vela always found him rather dull.
Aren't you pleased with the match?
Oh, yes, of course.
He comes from a good family and will go far.
Franz is coming this way.
Franz, stop dancing so soon.
Oh, well, I'm not used to such exercise, and I think I've had a little too much to drink.
Well, then you shall have some more.
Oh, no, really.
Franz, Vela is a lively girl. You're going to have to learn to enjoy yourself more. I'll fetch another bottle if you two will excuse me.
Mrs. Clatton, could I speak to you in confidence?
Yes, Franz. What is it?
I think it's time that Vela was, well...
Oh, taken downstairs to the bridal chambers?
Yes, but not for the reasons you think. I mean, not only that, but...
What's the matter?
Well, when we danced a moment ago, her hand was burning, and her cheek was very hot.
Oh, surely you understand that, Franz.
No, this was different. She seemed, well, agitated.
Well, it is getting late. Perhaps her girlfriend should be prodded.
Well, there's something else, too.
Yes?
Forgive me, but why did Vela marry me?
Well, you'll have to ask her.
I couldn't. I'd feel like a complete idiot.
Is something the matter?
Oh, no, I love Vela more than... There, you see, that's it. I can't even find the right words to express what I feel. Well, I guess what I'm trying to ask, Mrs. Clatton, is... Did you influence Vela?
What?
Did you persuade her to accept me because my family is wealthy?
No. Her choice settled on you of her own free will. And believe me, Vela has never in her life done anything contrary to the dictates of her heart.
Franz, here we go, a fresh bottle.
If you'll excuse me, I must see if the bridal chamber is ready. It's high time Vela was smuggled off. Franz?
Yes, Mrs. Clatton?
I have it on very good authority that all is prepared. But I advise you to slip down the back stairs. Some of the young men have planned some trickery if you go by the main stairway.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me, Mrs. Clatton. Good night.
The boy's as nervous as a new clerk.
He should be. The young men are waiting for him on the back stairs.
Zelda.
Well, one has to keep one's priorities straight. I couldn't spoil their fun just to save Franz a good ducking.
No!
Oh, that's painful. Reminds me of our wedding night. The water they dumped on me was straight from the river. Ice cold.
What was that?
She's gone. She's gone.
What?
Vela's gone. She's vanished.
My boy, slow down. Catch your breath. Now, what do you mean?
Vela's not in the bridal chamber.
But how can this be? I saw the girls take her in there not 5 minutes ago.
Well, maybe it's another prank. If it is, it's carrying things a bit too far.
Well, I'll speak to the girl.
That's not a trick. I'm sure of it.
Now, calm yourself.
Oh, she's run away from me.
No.
Well, maybe. Well, what if some evil spirit's gotten a hold of her?
Nonsense.
Well, it happens, you know. They say especially on wedding nights, and especially young girls who are as good-looking as Vela is. These spirits are driven mad with jealousy. They carry their victims off, sometimes never to be seen again, or if they do return them, it's with some horrible curse laid upon them.
My boy, stop this talk.
All of the girls swear they are innocent. If this is a prank, it's Vela's alone.
Did they notice anything strange in her behavior when they took her into the bridal chamber?
Well, she was nervous, of course, but that's to be expected, is it not? Oh, Reuben, we must find Vela at once. Word has spread of her disappearance. The guests are becoming frightened. They know the legend.
Nothing but stories.
Oh.
Now, come. We'll search the house at once and the garden. And if she's not here, we'll go with torches and search the whole city.
Oh, what shall I do?
Question the servants. Find out if they saw or heard anything amiss. Come, Franz.
Mrs. Zelda?
Oh, Leibniz, I didn't hear you approach.
Your daughter has gone.
Yes.
I was watching her.
Oh, where did she go?
Yeah, I meant earlier, during the dancing.
Oh, you really are a fool. Everyone was watching her then.
But I watched differently than others. Her movements were not those of one who is enjoying herself. They were desperate, frenzied, and she looked no one in the eye.
Not even Franz?
And least of all him.
Do you think she may have done herself harm? Do you think she's gone to the river?
I didn't know where Vela had gone or why, or whether she would ever come back for that matter. I left the house as puzzled as anyone. But unlike the others, I was not frightened. Whatever was going to happen was going to happen. In this world of uncertainty, I have always been certain of that.
Yes, Rabbi. I remember. We searched the entire house and the garden, and there was no trace of her. Then we took torches and scoured the city.
And when you returned to Reuben Clotimer's house...
She was there, sitting with her mother in the kitchen, as calm as could be. How remarkable.
What is?
You asked us to remember everything, and I remember something now that I'd forgotten. When we came into the kitchen, our burnt-out torches in our hands, Vela looked up. And she looked directly at me, into my eyes. Labe was right. She had avoided everyone's gaze, and most of all, mine. But now she looked at me, and I at her. And I remember a chill ran through my body. I thought, surely this woman is bewitched. But now I think we were laying eyes on each other for the first time.
Yes, my son. And what it was that happened that night, I am now free to tell you.
Franz and Bettel came to the rabbi's house with an argument they wished him to settle. It was a question they thought had only two sides, and one of them, they assumed, had to be right. But is this always the case? I'm reminded of a riddle. Two girls walked into the classroom on the first day of school. They were identical in appearance. They had the same last name and the same parents. Yet when the teacher asked them the obvious, were they twins, they said no. How is this possible? I'll give you the answer and the rest of our story when I return with Act 3.
Why are so many people buying Buick's New Century? Well, it depends on who you ask. Mrs. Marcia Resnick?
It holds the road, and it drives really smooth. It's nice.
And Mrs. Phil Jackson?
I like it because it's roomy.
And Mr. Jackson, he can't even begin to tell you all the reasons why he likes their new Buick Century.
I really wouldn't know where to start.
But then that says a lot about Buick's New Century and why it's drawing a crowd at your Buick dealers.
Girls, identical in looks, both with the same parents, yet they are not twins. What are they? Triplets. The third sister was home in bed, sick. This riddle should serve as a reminder that there are often three sides to every issue. Your side, my side, and the truth. And it is the truth we shall soon learn as we rejoin our story.
I always figured the rabbi somehow knew more than the rest of us. Whenever Vela's name was mentioned, a certain look would come into his eye, a look of sorrow and tremendous respect. Then, too, I remember one particularly odd incident. It happened right after the plague had carried off their daughter. Franz and Vela were in formal mourning, and I accompanied the rabbi to their house. He went, so I assumed, to offer consolation to them both. But, strangely, he spoke only to Franz. Vela deliberately kept her gaze averted, and only as we were leaving did she lift her eyes. For a brief moment, their looks met, and then departed without a word.
When your bride left her parents' house on her wedding night, it was to my cottage that she came.
She came here, Rabbi?
It was I who heard her last words. It was to be one of the most difficult hours of my life. It was late, as you recall, but I was still at my desk, deep in study.
Please open the door. Rabbi, you must let me in. I see your light. You are home. Please, I must speak to you.
Who is there?
It is I, Reuben Clattener's daughter.
What do you want so late at night?
Please, you must let me in or I shall die at once.
Well, yes, by all means.
Oh, thank you.
Please, you must try to calm yourself.
There can be no peace for me.
I must ask you again who you are and what you want. It is very late.
Do you not recognize me?
No, I don't think I do.
Then I am indeed a lost soul.
Are you from this community? You see, I am new here. I still don't know everyone as I ought to know.
I am the woman you married not 5 hours ago to a husband.
Ah, yes, your voice. Yes, it does sound familiar. Reuben Clattener's daughter, you say?
Yes.
Oh, no, but this cannot be. I'm being visited by an apparition.
Why do you say that?
If you are truly she whom you say, why are you here and not in the place where you belong?
I know of no other place where I belong, more than the one where I am now.
The place you belong, my daughter, is in the house of your parents. And since you have today been made a wife, your place is with your husband.
What is a wife? And who am I?
Forgive me, but that is a good question. What is it you wish of me?
I have a great sin that rests heavily on my heart, and I don't know what to do.
Well, what you have done can be discussed at another time.
No. I know what oppresses me. It lies so near before me, I can grasp it by the hand.
Very well. You have come here to confess a great sin. Do your parents or your husband know anything about this?
Who is my husband?
What?
I am in love with a man, but not the one you married me to today.
Hush. You cannot speak of this now.
I must.
You are married.
His name is Naphtali. He is a scholar, a student at the yeshiva.
I see. And he is perhaps poor?
Very poor.
Ah, unfortunate Vela. I think I begin to understand. But did you not speak of this to your parents?
No.
You owed them the opportunity to approve of your heart's true choice.
I did not think they would.
You didn't?
No.
Vela, I'm going to ask you a question. If it is not answered honestly, you will have to leave.
I will answer.
Were you forced to be married?
No. I was not forced to be married. My parents never once said you must. It is by my own desire that I am what I am.
But this other young man, Naphtali, was he for some reason displeasing to your parents?
They did not know him.
But you claimed just now you loved him.
I must be incapable of love. I married Franz Yomar because he is the rich son of a rich man. To enter his family is to become the first lady of the community, to sit buried in gold and silver. That is what infatuated me. That is why I forced myself to marry him. The gold and silver have an influence over me. More and more they cry to me, you will be the first lady in the community. And the more Franz loves me, the more I detest him.
It is not Franz you detest, but yourself.
That is true. He is a kind man. I have deceived him. I was never a liar before now. And today, when I stood under the wedding canopy and he took the ring from his finger and he put it on mine, and when I danced with him, and they led me away.
When you first entered my house, I thought this must be a mad woman. But only a soul conscious of its own sin could speak as you do now.
Tell me what I am to do.
What to do?
Tell me. Do you think I have come from my parents' home merely to return again without help? You alone in all the world must tell me. Look at me. I am no wife. I will not be a wife. Tell me what I am to do.
Please, Vela, stand up.
Tell me first. I will not rise till then.
Oh, dear Lord, who could that be?
Master.
Labe, that fool of a sexton they've given me. Vela, can you hear me?
Yes.
It will be best if no one knows that you have come here. Will you rise and go into the next room until...
I will not move.
Master!
All right. Vela, I'll put this screen in front of you, but please try to make no noise until I have dispatched this fellow.
I'm coming.
Oh, Master, 1,000 pardons, but I'm afraid I had one glass of wine too many.
It's all right.
And it caught up with me just as I was trying to find my latch key.
Enough, Labe.
Yes, Rabbi. Despite my condition, you see before you a man ready and willing to carry out the evening chore.
Yeah, well, it won't be necessary tonight.
Oh, no. Let me make amends for my condition.
Well, never mind.
Please,
No,
Master.
no.
You don't want me to draw water from the well?
No.
Nor bring in more wood for the fire?
No.
It's burning low.
No. I mean, yes, I know, but no.
That screen is out of place.
Leave it there.
It's blocking the fire from warming you at your desk.
But as you pointed out, the fire is burning low anyway, so what's the difference?
Keep this up and you too may someday be a fool.
Labe, go to bed. I want to be left alone.
But you are not alone.
What?
I can see your thoughts are with you.
Go to bed.
You know, Master, a most remarkable thing has happened. The bride you married today has been carried off by spirits.
That's nonsense.
I know. They're searching for her everywhere. If they were smart, they would just come to you.
Huh? Well, why me?
Because I'll bet you know where she is.
Why do you say that?
You're the rabbi. The rabbi knows everything. In fact, it's your fault I'm a fool.
What do you mean?
That's what I was always told as a child. The rabbi knows everything. That's why I never bothered to learn anything. I figured as long as someone knows it, what's to worry? So, don't disappoint me, Rabbi. I'd hate to have been a fool for nothing.
Layla, he's gone.
Yes.
Now listen to me now. I will talk with you.
I am listening.
But will you do what I advise you, for I am going to say something that will terrify you.
I will do anything you say.
Will you swear?
Yes.
No, don't swear yet. Not till you've heard me. I don't want to force you. Hear me then, daughter of Reuben Klatener. You have a twofold sin upon your soul. First, you permitted yourself to be infatuated by gold and silver, for which you forced your heart to lie. With this lie, you have sought to deceive a person who has entrusted you with his all when he exchanged vows with you today.
I know.
But you have committed an even greater sin than this, for you have also destroyed the happiness of another person. What can he do now when he knows what has been lost to him?
Darling.
Silence! Silence! You must never let his name pass your lips again. Why did you not speak when you could have spoken? God can never easily forgive that. To be silent, to keep secret in your breast what would have made him whom you loved happier than the mightiest monarch.
Say no more.
Hear now what your penance must be. You were silent when you should have spoken. Be silent now forever to all people and to yourself. From the moment you leave this house until I grant it, you must be dumb. You dare not let a word pass from your mouth. Now, will you undergo this penance?
I will.
Do you have the strength to do it?
I shall be silent as death.
Now, you must go.
May I say one last word?
Yes. Yes, Vela. Speak.
When the rabbi finished his story, everyone sat for a very long moment in silence.
So, there it is. You see now why I rendered the judgment I did. Under the duress of her penance, I watched Vela blossom into a woman who was not only beautiful, but of wonderful character as well.
So she was in love with another man.
Come, Bethel, that was a long time ago. We had a good life together, and I truly think that in time she came to love me.
But, Franz, can you say you were completely happy?
No. Can you? Must one have everything? I had doubts about our marriage, too. But at least I can say it turned out better than I expected. And if we could only say that much about everything, what nice lives we should all have.
What nice lives indeed. It is said we speak more with our eyes and our gestures than with our tongues. Often we speak too quickly and without thought, or we say what is expected and not what is true. How much wiser we might all be if every time before we spoke, we had to chew a piece of toffee. But what about Vela's life? Wasn't her punishment too severe? A final word on that in a moment. Was Vela's punishment too harsh? Well, the story was meant as a parable, and it was written 100 years ago when the marriage tie was far more strict than it is today. All in all, I think I'd have to say that Vela was a remarkably strong and self-possessed woman who endured. Our cast included John Beale, Norman Rose, Carol Teitel, Joan Shea, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
now, a preview of our next tale. You've been at that all day.
That doesn't seem to do me any good. Here I am, puffing myself at dinner time.
Mr. Charles, that man sitting at the next table, do you see who I mean? That young parson, the thin fellow with the glasses, sitting with the freckle-faced girl? No, not them. The other table. The man sitting alone. Oh, yes. Sinister-looking chap. Yes, I've caught him twice looking over here at a time. Do you notice his eyebrows? Bushiest darn things I've ever seen. No, don't look now, but it occurs to me. Do you suppose they could be stuck on? Fake eyebrows? Of course. That devil. What luck that he's here in the same hotel in St. Moritz. We've tracked him down. But Charles, we're not following him. He is following us.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall, engineer of this runaway express through the mysterious terrain of the imagination. Our fancies are only memories which are divorced from the discipline of space and time, according to the poet. And what does that mean? It means, in a sense, that we are free to reconstruct the past in any way that suits our purpose. And so many of us do it.
But you can't kill me. I wish you could give me a suitable alternative. It's murder. No. It will be an accident.
What do you mean, an accident?
This automatic, this dazzling Luger automatic, you were examining it, you see. Then you didn't know it was loaded.
Our mystery drama, The Memory Killers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Now, People's year-end double issue is here with the 25 most intriguing people of the year. From Betty Ford to Dolly Parton, from Woody to Cher, Patty Hearst to Jerry Brown. They're all here in this special double issue of People, the winners and losers of 75, and people to watch for in 76. Jacqueline, Streisand, Katharine Hepburn, and Audrey, too. Doris Day and Rudolph Nureyev. Plus a squad of Olympic hopefuls and a line of first ladies in waiting. It's the biggest, most exciting issue of People ever. Pick up a copy today.
Henry Clay Cortland is what they mean when they say distinguished looking. Henry Clay is tall, no longer young, but middle age, which ravages so many of us, has only enhanced him. The few strands of gray serve to make the rest of his hair seem thicker. The very few lines in his face lend him a kind of attractive maturity. His deep, pleasant voice, his kindly manner, are great assets to his company, which deals in that arcane area known as public relations and marketing strategy. Well, Henry Clay is sitting in his office, and he is displaying a side of him that his clients very rarely get to see.
Tell me why I'm being pessimistic, George.
I didn't say you were
being pessimistic. I said you were being unduly pessimistic.
I think I'm the only one around here who's facing reality.
Henry, we have this new account.
What new account?
The Dutchman.
They're not Dutch, they're German.
What's the difference? It's a fortune.
And we don't have them as an account. Not yet.
They want you to come over and sign a contract, don't they?
No. If you read the letter, you'll see.
I did read the letter.
They want me to come over and sell them on the idea of letting us handle their American marketing strategy.
Same thing, Henry. Once you get there, once you get a clear shot at the client, it's in the bag.
We're going to have to make a major effort to land these people.
Henry, when are you leaving for Munich?
Oh, I have to remind you, George, these are not the best of times.
It's worth $1 million clear the very first year. And from there, the sky's the limit.
Well,
you gotta go for it. The long bomb, the big play. We're rolling the dice, partner.
I know.
3 years ago, we're sitting pretty. Then a scandal hits Continental Engines, and poof, they're out of it. Jolison Wire and Cable collapses. Everybody else starts pulling in their horns. That's why we need those Belgians.
German.
Whatever. Neues Welt. Is that how you say it?
Neues Welt.
All right.
New World. That's close enough.
They got products that don't quit. They got everything from sports cars to diapers.
Yes. I'm not sure I want to go back to Germany.
Back? When were you ever there?
During the war.
The war, for crying out loud. Henry, that's 100 years ago.
Forget it. You're right. I have to bring this off. They're a logical client for us. We're a logical agency for them. We know it, they know it. We need each other.
So?
So I'm going. I'll leave tonight.
That's my man.
I really didn't understand my reluctance. Neues Welt was made to order for us. And actually, they had sought us out. And we needed them. And so, why wasn't I jumping up and down with joy at the opportunity? Well, the truth is, I'm not by nature a man who jumps up and down with joy. But I could have shown a little more enthusiasm. I asked the question, but I have no idea of the answer. I think I really don't know myself very well. I'm 54 years old, and it seems that I learn more about myself every day.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Cortland?
Thank you, Frau Volker.
Your German is flawless.
Oh, thank you again.
But your facts are incorrect.
Oh?
I am not Frau Volker. I am Fräulein Volker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does an unmarried woman always move you to sorrow, Mr. Cortland?
Well,
In any event, we should dispense with Frau, Fräulein, Herr, and Mr. I should like you to call me Marlena.
Marlena? That's a very pretty name.
And I shall call you Henry. I have strict orders from my brother to be completely at your service until he arrives.
Your brother is Dietrich Volker, who is listed as president of New World, and you are the vice president, M. Volker. I didn't know that stood for Marlena.
Is this your first visit to Germany?
Well, no.
I see.
Well, may I ask what it is that you see?
That is the sort of answer given by people who were here during the war.
Well, so much has happened since. It's been so long ago, I think it's all been forgotten.
You are to be our guest for dinner.
Oh, I don't want to inconvenience anyone.
Not at all. I've heard so much about you.
About me?
Oh, yes. We had you investigated quite thoroughly. That is, we analyzed the work you did for other companies in America. We're very much impressed.
Thank you.
And I'm very much impressed.
It was then I noticed her for the first time. That is, really noticed her. I had been aware of the fact that she was about 40, very attractive, charming. But now there seemed to be something personal in it. Something directed at me. Something womanly. When I walked in there, I'd been somewhat surprised to discover that the executive I was to report to was a lady. And now I sat there and faced the fact that I could very well have fallen in love with her.
What basic strategy do you think will be effective in marketing automobiles in your country?
Her questions were the questions I was fully prepared to answer, and so I could answer them without thinking.
In a real sense, we think America is joining the rest of the world when it comes to size and economy of operation.
Is it possible that you can walk into a room, confront a woman, and fall in love at sight.
But there is still a mystique about the American-made automobile.
Of course, it's possible. Didn't it happen so many years ago with Carolyn? It's been 10 years since I lost Carolyn. I'm lonely. I have been from the very moment I lost her.
Oh, goodness, it's lunchtime. I hope you have no plans.
Yes, I have plans. I have plans to take you into my arms.
We have a dining room for all our executives. This will be a splendid opportunity for you to meet everyone.
I've already met the most important person in the world. They say it can happen this way, suddenly, without warning. I'm in love. And with a girl I don't even know.
You can see the entire city from here. Of course, it's been considerably rebuilt.
Yes.
That's right. You said you had been here during the war. Were you in Munich?
Well, I was over Munich.
Oh, you were a flyer.
I was. Flight crew.
I remember. I was just a child. We would hear the sirens, and there would be the desperate surge to the shelters. It was... Well, we were over London and Rotterdam and other places, so why complain? Why should we talk about wars? It's another world today. A better one.
Yes.
I complimented you on your German, and everyone here is amazed that you speak it so well. Where did you learn?
In college.
Ah, but you have an ease. A kind of flow that can't be picked up through formal study. You acquire it through conversation. Were you a prisoner?
How did you know?
You were a flyer, so I could assume you were shot down.
Well, not all flyers were shot down.
I could be wrong. But I also recognize that your German is, well, it's dated.
Dated?
Well, it's the same with English. Style and pronunciation and idiomatic things change. Now, couldn't you tell immediately if someone was using the kind of English spoken 30 or 40 years ago?
Well, if somebody said hubba hubba, I guess I would.
I remember that. I was a little girl, and this big American soldier gave me a stick of chewing gum, and he said, hubba hubba. I could never find out what it meant.
Well, neither could I.
So, you were a prisoner?
Yes.
Where?
Well, somewhere around the Baltic, and I had to serve as interpreter.
Well, if you're finished with your coffee, I should like to have you meet some of our local marketing people.
She had won me over completely, just the way Carolyn did. And yet she was unlike Carolyn. She was blonde and bright, while Carolyn was dark and subdued. But in each, there was a sweetness and a perception, and a way of making me feel comfortable. And once again, I was answering the questions automatically from the top of my head, while my mind was completely absorbed with her.
What is considered a viable cost per thousand in American print media?
And now, the problem. How do I go about this?
I think Johan here has a rather interesting reaction. His idea is to expand our appeal in every age group.
Can I be accused of making a play for her to ensure landing the account?
Is it true that emphasis on quality alone is not enough?
I know what I have to do. I have to get her alone, away from all these people, and just tell her I love her. Because until I do, I'll never know a moment's peace.
We had a message while we were out at lunch. My brother Dietrich has been detained, but he'll be here as soon as he can. He's anxious to meet you. So, is there anything you'd like to talk with me about? Anything else I can tell you about the corporation?
Not really.
We are a large and complicated firm, and you've been exposed to a great deal. More than enough for one day.
There is something I'd like to tell you.
Yes?
Well, as I think about it, I don't know how this is going to sound, and I'm not even sure this is the time to say it.
One of the basic principles of New World is absolute frankness.
That's good.
Everyone is encouraged to speak his mind.
Well, then I shall speak mine. Marlene, I love you. Maybe I shouldn't have said it.
No. I'm glad you did. Because it gives me the courage to say something, too. I also love you, Henry.
And that's how it can happen. One day, without any warning whatsoever, in a strange country, a woman he doesn't even know. I love you is generally what people say at the end of a story. But in ours, why does this declaration of love occur at the beginning? Well, you know what they say about the course of true love. I shall return with Act 2 in just a few moments. Can we say that the person we fall in love with is the one we happen to meet at a time when we happen to be most vulnerable? Is all love love at first sight? And do we merely delay announcing it because we pretend we are getting to know the loved one better? These are personal matters of taste and temperament. All we know for sure is that Henry Cortland and Marlene Volker have fallen in love within hours after their meeting. What are we going to do, Marlene?
Do?
Yes. And what are we going to say?
To whom?
To everyone. For instance, if your brother were to walk in here right now...
I would say to him, Dietrich, Henry and I have fallen in love.
But I've only just arrived in this country this morning. We have known each other 3 hours. How could we explain it?
That's the wonderful thing about love. You're not required to explain it.
Were you ever in love before?
Yes. Once. You?
Yes. Once.
See? We're so much the same.
I don't know how to account for it.
I don't either.
I didn't want to come here.
Why? Because of the war?
Yes.
Did something bad happen to you?
Yes.
What?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't know you well enough. Did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
I can tell you I love you, but I can't. If anybody heard us, they would really think we're crazy.
But it was because of the war you did not wish to return to Germany.
Yes, and then I realized I was practically alone in my thinking. No one remembered the war seriously anymore. A new generation had grown up in my country.
And in mine.
And the minute my plane touched down at the airport, I saw how different it was. It was no longer the gray, drab place I remembered, filled with silent, brooding people. It's become a country just like my own. Tall buildings, bustling crowds, and... well, I even fell in love.
Love? Love? Who fell in love with who?
Oh, Dietrich. This is Mr. Cortland from the United States.
Ah, finally we meet. I'm sure we will be able to do business. Was someone talking about love? It happens to be my favorite pastime.
Oh, pastime is right. Do you know Dietrich has been married 4 times? They're starting to call him the Bluebeard of German industry.
Typical journalistic license. All my wives received the most generous settlements. I never killed any of them. Did I ever kill anyone?
Did I ever kill anyone? I had heard those words before, pronounced exactly that way. Back in the Stalag, by the SS intelligence major. His name was... I don't remember his name. I was always too tired when he spoke to me. Too tired. And everything hurt too much. Let me look at this man's face again. Let me listen to his voice. Let me concentrate.
What are you saying, Marlene?
I'm saying we're in love.
Who is?
Henry and I. We are in love.
But he just...
We both know everything you're going to say. We know how it sounds.
It sounds marvelous.
Then you don't think we're crazy?
Henry, Marlena, what has happened to the two of you? That sudden, spontaneous recognition of love. One sees a face, and instantly one is overwhelmed. I've been seeking this all my life. I've never found it.
Volker. Major Volker. Was that his name? Is this his face? Yes, it must be. It has to be. The way he just said, did I ever kill anyone? Did I ever kill anyone?
Did I ever kill anyone, Lieutenant Cortland? I never killed anyone. I never have to kill anyone. My prisoners kill themselves through stupidity.
What do you want, Major?
A German officer in this camp is an American agent. Who? You know him. Who?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just have to get some sleep.
Tell us his name, and you can sleep. Plenty of time for sleep.
A man can die if he doesn't get sleep. You're killing me.
No. No. You are only killing yourself. Hasn't this been a wonderful dinner?
Thank you, Dietrich.
I never knew when I made the reservation this morning that it would be a dinner to celebrate my sister's engagement. And now where shall we go? What do you say, Henry?
Darling?
Oh.
Unless you're tired, Henry, and you'd like to get some sleep.
Well, sleep. There's plenty of time for sleep.
Plenty of time for sleep. That was the way he said it. He had to be that Major. He had to be. Those scars just above his right eye. Oh, he's the one. How could I ever forget?
Plenty of time for sleep.
Well, there is such a thing as jet lag.
Oh, that is an old wives' tale.
And since when do those old wives fly in jets? A man needs his rest.
Listen to the way she talks now that you're hooked. Pay attention to this, Henry. It's still not too late to break the engagement.
Whose side are you on, Dietrich?
You fell in love with her because she appears to be glamorous, beautiful, mysterious. And once she has got you, she shows her essential nature. She becomes a housefrau. If you think an American housewife is something, wait till you experience a German hausfrau.
And who should know better than you?
Maybe you are right. Besides, I must be getting older. Time was when I could party all night and still be at the office bright and early.
We must all be at the office bright and early. And hear Henry tell us how to sell New World in America.
Hello?
Henry.
George. You know what time it is here?
Yeah, well, I can't help it. I have to know how things are going.
George, I've got to get some rest.
Look, I'm nervous.
About what?
Everybody knows we're pitching this account at New World. And if we don't get it, it's going to look like we...
I understand. What you did was tell everyone we had the account.
Well, Henry...
And so now we can't afford to lose it,
Okay, so I was hasty. I made a mistake. Henry, we must have that account. We gotta have it.
All right. All right, goodbye. We must have that account. We must. I was dreaming before that phone rang. What was I dreaming about? Or was I dreaming? Am I living through it again? Are we there again? Back there in that damp, stinking cellar in the Stalag. Are we back there? Frank and I, back there.
Henry, you give me some water?
I can't, Frank, I can't. They don't let us have anything unless we...
Forget it. Doesn't matter anyhow. I'm as good as dead.
Oh, no, Frank.
Bad as dead.
Let me put my jacket over you.
No. You're freeze to death.
Try to sleep, Frank. Maybe rest will help you.
I can't sleep, Henry. I'm busted up inside. I didn't tell him anything. I took everything, but I didn't open my mouth.
Frank, don't try to talk.
That's about all I can do now.
There's only something I could do for you, kid.
There is. Liv, get that SS Major. That, what's his name? Volker, whoever, whenever. Get him for what he did. Not just to me, but to everybody.
Yes, Frank.
His worst kind there is. Never gets his own hands dirty. Get him for me.
I will.
Swear to me, Henry. Swear you'll do it.
I swear.
Say it. Say, I swear I'll kill that SS Major.
I swear I'll kill that SS Major.
Yeah.
Frank. And so you see the entire campaign is coordinated. You stress the same basic theme in all the media.
It's fantastic, Henry. All my life, I was afraid of brilliant men. And look at me. I just fell in love with one.
Now, about some details.
Dietrich is a genius at details.
Oh, that's what life is all about, yeah? He was talking to me. And I must have been answering him because what he wanted to know was stuff I could discuss in my sleep. And someone else was talking to me, too. Someone else. A very dirty, bloodied man who was lying on a filthy floor in a prison camp.
Kill him, Henry.
Kill him?
You swore you'd kill him.
How can I kill him?
Shoot him. Stab him. Strangle him. Doesn't matter. Kill him.
But the war is over.
So what?
How could I explain a thing like that?
Tell everybody what happened.
But it's another world now. Nobody remembers. Nobody cares.
You swore you'd kill him.
I'm not even sure he's the one.
He's the one. Kill him.
No, I can't.
You've got to. Kill him for me.
You're asking me to throw away my life.
I'm asking you to keep your promise.
What promise? Something I said when I was black and blue and freezing and starving and half crazy.
Kill him.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't make any difference anymore.
You kill him.
Sure, you can say kill him. What have you got to lose? You're dead.
He killed me.
I can't help that.
You have no choice.
But I do. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm not a hero. I'm just an average, everyday person. I can't do what these fellows do in books and pictures. I take the world as I find it. I live in the world as it is.
Is that supposed to be living?
You're dead. Are you better off?
I'm beginning to wonder. When they got to work on you, did you tell? Is that why you're still alive?
I cannot see a single flaw in this presentation.
Then we are to award the account to Mr. Cortland's firm?
You mean your future husband isn't entitled to special consideration?
Only at home, during business hours.
Isn't she the most remarkable woman you have ever met, Henry?
Henry? Henry, darling.
The man's in a daze. No wonder. Look what's happened to him. In a single day, he lands a major account and a wife. And what would you do? Confront Dietrich and have it out? Sure you would. sitting there in your comfortable chair. But Henry has a great deal to lose. But you say, we listen to these tales because we want heroes. Heroes who are not afraid, the way we are. Well, we still have a third act. We may come across a hero yet. They say heroes are born, not made. And this seems to be true from Henry Clay Cortland's viewpoint. Oh, Henry looks like a hero. He appears to be the kind of person who can certainly take care of himself. But he has a chance for heroics, and evidently he has chosen to turn it down. Something no true-born hero would ever think of doing. Hello?
Charlie, how are you this morning?
Oh, wonderful.
Do you still love me?
Do I still love you?
Well, how am I to know you're not a person of mercurial temperament? You may fall violently in love with one day and just as violently out of love on the next.
Well, I might say the same about you.
Well, I still love you today.
As much as yesterday?
No?
No.
I love you twice as much.
And it was true. We loved each other even more. I put everything else out of my mind. The past, the prison camp, Frank, the major. I lived a new life in a new world, and there was nothing I could do about what may or may not have been a lifetime ago. I decided to walk to the office. It was such a glorious day, the kind of day lovers are entitled to. And I didn't see the speeding automobile that seemed to be bearing down on me. If a wide-awake youngster who happened to be crossing at the same time didn't trust me, I would have been killed. Hey, watch where you're going, you half-wit. The boy who had pushed me to safety smiled at me. I had shouted my anger at the driver in English, and I looked at his face closely. I owed the boy my life, and his face became familiar. But it seemed older. It was... Oh, good Lord. It was Frank. Frank. Am I going crazy?
You've got to kill him, Henry.
It's
him or you.
What are you talking about?
The car. The driver tried to run you down.
It was just some nut.
You see, Henry, you recognized him, and that's why he has to kill you.
What are you talking about?
He's afraid of you, Henry.
Why should he be afraid of me? What can I do to him?
Kill him.
But how can he be sure I'm the one
who can't take the chance? So he's trying to buy you off.
You're crazy.
Am I? First, he's giving you his sister.
He isn't giving me anyone.
She'd never marry you if he said no.
She loves me.
Second, he's giving you this fantastic account. Everything to shut you up.
All right. Suppose it's true. Then why should he want to kill me?
Because he's afraid. You keep looking at him when he talks to you. You can't help yourself. You keep looking at him in a certain way. He figures you're playing cat and mouse with him. He's afraid. So he knows he has to kill you.
I don't believe it.
You don't want to believe it. You've got no choice. Kill him before he kills you.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out here?
Yes, darling. It reminds me of the mountains back home.
Henry?
Yes.
Had you ever met my brother before?
Dietrich?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you ask?
Well, it could be my imagination.
What could be your imagination?
Whenever we've all been together, it seems to me that you've been staring at Dietrich.
Oh, I wasn't aware that I was staring.
But you really didn't ever meet Dietrich, did you?
I don't know where I could have. Has he ever been to America?
No.
Well, I've only been here during the war. What was Dietrich doing during the war?
He was in prison.
Prison?
Yes. He had been sentenced to death.
Oh? Why?
He was a member of the underground, the resistance.
The what?
Many people are not aware of it. But we had an anti-Nazi underground here, too.
Well, you say he was sentenced to death. How did he get out?
They really didn't know what they wanted to do with him. And they thought maybe they could get more information out of him by keeping him alive. And finally, his friends helped him escape.
Oh.
So, I don't really think you ever might have seen him before.
I suppose not.
Perhaps someone who looked like him.
Perhaps.
Those were such bad days. Bad days for all of us.
Why are we even talking about them?
We should be talking about us.
I have asked all of you to attend this meeting to become acquainted with Mr. Henry Clay Cortlandt of the United States. And Mr. Cortlandt is not only joining our official family, but he will also be a member of my personal.
No, it was not my imagination. He's looking at me. He's looking at my face as if he's trying to read something, tell me something. But what? What?
He's trying to make a deal with you, Henry. But don't trust him. Don't trust him. He wants you off guard so he can kill you.
Let me alone. All these people are looking at me.
Some other people are looking at you too, Henry. Guys from the camp. Guys from your bunk. Look at us, Henry.
Shut up. A man's asking me a question.
It's Joe Turner, Bobby Moretti, and Harry. Look at us. We're all here. And we're all dead. And we're all asking you one question. When are you going to kill him?
How can I be sure?
You don't want to be sure. You want the girl, the money.
How can I kill him if I'm not sure?
We're sure. Each one of us. And you've got to kill him. You have to kill him, Henry. You know that, don't you?
Yes. I know.
When?
When? Tonight.
Tonight?
You heard me. I said tonight.
Marvelous. This is what we call action. We ask Henry Clay Cortlandt when we can have his overall plan of action, and he says, tonight.
Hello.
Henry, Dietrich here. How are you coming on the plan?
Oh, how am I coming? Fine.
Why don't I send a limousine over for you and you can work here at my house?
Your house?
It's more spacious, comfortable, and you and I can chat. Why not?
Your glass is empty, Henry.
I've had enough, thanks.
How do you want to do this?
I just sketch out some notes and then have them headlined on charts.
I didn't mean that. I meant the other thing.
What other thing?
You know, Lieutenant Cortlandt.
So it's true. You were this Major Fulka. I'd forgotten.
And you were Lieutenant Cortlandt. I had forgotten, too.
Your sister said...
Yes, I know. I had to tell her something. After all, she wanted to believe her brother was an underground hero. She was half right, my sister was, and that's because I told her a half-truth. I had been in the underground.
Is that so?
Oh, yes. And they caught me. And they worked on me. You know how well they could do that.
Oh, yes.
And so, after a while, I decided to join them.
Well, that's all that matters. You became one of them. You were one of them.
No human being can hold out against clever and controlled torture.
I did.
No, you did not. You talked.
I never talked.
You told us how to uncover the agent.
How could I? I didn't know.
But you told us who among your comrades could tell us. Frank Watkins.
I never...
Oh, yes. You didn't know, but at the end you screamed and shouted his name. Actually, it didn't matter because, you see, he was already dead and of no use to us.
And now?
And now, there's only this way out. I will have to kill you.
Not if I can kill you first.
But I have the opportunity, while you don't. My Luger automatic, an intricate and sophisticated weapon. In all the years I have owned this gun, it has never taken a life. Well, there is the first time for everything.
You're going to kill me.
Oh, yes.
It's murder. How do you propose to get away with it?
It will not be murder.
What will it be?
An accident. Two old soldiers get together over a glass of wine. We talk about weapons. You ask to see my Luger. You examine it. Unfortunately, there is a round in the chamber. Neat?
Very neat.
I'm sorry it has to be this way. But you would tolerate no other ending.
I don't intend to sit here and let you kill me.
I'm afraid there's nothing you can do.
Oh, yes. Now, drop it. Come on, drop it. Drop it.
You are a dead man.
Drop it now.
I can have you killed anywhere in this country. All I have to do is... Well, I guess you will have the last word after all.
Was that a shot? Dietrich! Oh, what happened to Dietrich? Henry!
Darling, he wanted to show me how the Luger automatic pistol works, and he didn't know there was a live round in it.
How much did Marlena hear before she came into the room? What did she know before she came into the room? Who knows what takes place in the heart and mind of another? All we know is the outside of what we see. And what we saw was that Henry and Marlena fell in love. What I can tell you is that they got married. And as far as I know, they are still quite happy. And you'll be happy if you wait to hear what I tell you when I return shortly. Who were Dietrich Volker and Henry Clay Cortlandt? They were two people out of millions whose lives and fates were formed by forces beyond their control. At one time, a man could choose to die for his beliefs, but no more. There are ways to make all of us see another light, a different light. But here, we have the same light 7 times each week, and you are invited to bask in the glow. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Patricia Wheel, Robert Dryden, and Nat Poland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
I shall be back shortly. In an effort to interpret ourselves to ourselves, I offer you the words of a Roman poet named Catullus, who lived 2,000 years ago. I hate and I love. Why I do so, I do not know, but I feel it, and I am in torment. Perhaps when we comprehend a little better our own torment, we will better understand the torment of others, and in consequence be a little kinder to one another. Is that not possible? I leave it up to you. Our cast included Christopher Tabori, Terry King, Russell Horton, and John Beal. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
I can't wait to meet your daughter, sir.
Well, I'll call her. Evie!
What?
Come here, would you?
This better be good.
She's got a lot of spunk.
Yes.
What is it?
Evie, I'd like you to meet a nice young man.
Oh, no, my hair looks dirty. Daddy, how could you do this to me? I want to die.
I'm afraid her cream rinse makes her hair a little greasy.
May I suggest agree?
Of course you'd agree. All you have to do is look at her.
No, agree cream rinse and conditioner. It helps stop the greasies.
Really?
Sure, after I shampoo, I use agree cream rinse and conditioner,
And it helps stop the greasies.
Right.
Gee, it sounds like I would like agree, too.
Well, agree cream rinse and conditioner is 99% oil-free.
Evie, stop crying. I'll go get some agree.
And after you use it, I'll drive you to the movies, okay, Evie?
No.
Why not?
Because you got a creepy car.
What?
It's a brown station wagon. I hate station.
Some conditioners contain oils that can cause the greasies, but Agree Cream Rinse and Conditioner is 99% oil-free. And try Agree Shampoo. It helps stop the greasies, too.
I'm glad you decided to come to the movie. Your hair looks great.
Thank you. And I love your station wagon.
Was our story one of deep remorse or inexorable fate? I don't know. I leave you only with another quote from Omar Khayyam. The moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on. Nor all the piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Valika Gray, Court Benson, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall with another strange story about the world of the macabre. A very real world, by the way. Because if you think about it, haven't you said to yourself, I can't believe it, or that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard? Behind such reactions, there are explanations of a sort. Some make sense, others defy explanations because we huddle together in our small world, which is only a small part of an infinite universe. And nobody knows what unknown influences can change the course of our lives. For Joy O'Hara, it began not with an unknown influence, but with a policeman. Our mystery drama, The Three Elders of Lifeboat Landing, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by Allied Van Lines and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. What began innocently enough, many of us have been stopped at least once for exceeding the speed limit, was to lead Joy O'Hara into an experience so devastating that until now it could never be told. And even now, names have been changed. The origin of the experience was at a lunch between Joy's brother, Phil O'Hara, and his client, Ross Randall.
I'm glad it's over with and that we won.
You saved me from a whopping fine and maybe even a jail sentence. You're a very good lawyer, Phil.
Thank you. Tax cases are tricky.
Well, I assure you, Phil, my accountant and I were certain those entertainment charges were deductible. Now, I'll tell you what I'd like to do. Would you and Mrs. O'Hara be my guests for dinner sometime soon in Lifeboat Landing?
Oh, that's not necessary.
No. But will you?
Well, we'd be delighted.
I mean, maybe you could leave the city mid-afternoon, and depending on the weather, we can play around a golf. Or a few sets of tennis, if you prefer that. Then your wife can join us for dinner at the club.
Fine. Tennis, weather permitting.
No problem. We have a bubble.
You have?
Mm.
Hey, I thought they cost a mint.
Well, money's no problem in Lifeboat Landing. What the village wants, it gets.
And pays for, of course.
In proportion to a person's income. Lifeboat Landing is ideal, Phil. I know you'll enjoy seeing it.
Well, I look forward to it. Carol and I, we have 2 small children, and we've been thinking about moving out of the city. School's expensive, and we think we'd like to have them grow up in one of the suburbs.
Well, Lifeboat Landing is not exactly a suburb, Phil. We're a village of 4,000 in southeastern Long Island. Actually, it's more rural than suburban. Beautiful homes, clean air, no crime.
Really? No crime?
None. Now, if you and Mrs. O'Hara have any interest in moving out our way, I don't think there'd be any problem.
Just bring the money to the real estate agent.
Not quite. First, you have to be approved by the 3 elders.
Oh? Like being okayed by a private club?
Well, kind of yes and no. It's an integrated village, but the 3 elders...
Who are?
Overseers, if you will. They decide if a family is suitable for us and we for them. Only then is a family allowed to buy property in Lifeboat Landing.
Well, isn't that discrimination?
We refer to it as selection.
I see. And what happens if one of the 4,000 strays from the beaten path?
It's not a beaten path, Phil. It's an organized, disciplined, and worry-free way of life.
Yeah, but what if someone gets out of line? Then what?
The 3 elders get him back on line, or he leaves.
Sit down, Joey. What's on your alleged mind?
You've been editing this newspaper so long, you don't know a news story from a promotion for Aunt Lily's Golden Grits. You know what's on my mind, Frank.
Yeah.
And what happened to those 2 guys? And what about the cashier who was plugged and left for dead on the bank floor and was up and around the next day? I saw that myself before a guard showed me the door.
Well, how do you know it's the same cashier?
Oh, come on, Frank. I've been cashing checks in Lifeboat Landing for years on my way to Montauk for fishing. It's the same teller the holdup guys laid out.
Well, how do you know that? We don't have a picture.
Oh, little Joey's got big ears. A pal of mine's a conductor on the railroad. He's been taking tickets from the guys who get on at Lifeboat Landing, and he hears them talking about the holdup. No question the cashier was killed. But the next day, he's back at work. Same cashier. And from what my pal overheard, the description fits.
It's a miracle. Now, look, Joey, run along and play. Forget whatever's bugging you. It's months ago. So the cashier's okay. Good. Now go away.
And the 2 stick-up guys? And what happened to them? They were caught by the police of Lifeboat Landing, but where are they?
Well, who cares? In jail, probably, or sent upstate.
But they haven't been. Since they pulled the stick-up, they've never been heard of. And that doesn't grab you? Frank.
Now, let me give you some advice. I've been sitting at this desk for a long time. Lifeboat Landing's unique. Nothing that happens out there ever gets reported. I mean ever. Not by the island papers, not by us. Now, maybe that's because nothing ever does happen. If that's wrong, I don't want to hear about it.
Well, I do. I'd be a lousy newspaper reporter if I couldn't smell out a story.
You know who Mr. Lloyd is, don't you?
Yeah, assistant to the publisher. What about him?
He lives in Lifeboat Landing.
Hey, then maybe he can help me.
You want to be out of a job?
What?
I knew about your interest in those guys, so I spoke to Mr. Lloyd. He told me politely not to waste my time or yours on a petty felony.
But the 2 guys disappeared.
I said as much to Mr. Lloyd. He just smiled and said he assumed they'd been dealt with.
What does that mean?
Well, he said he didn't know.
But someone must know.
Joey, listen to the old ostrich. Keep your nose out of Lifeboat Landing.
Or else I get the old heave-ho.
Or worse.
Let me help you, darling.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, what a lovely room.
Yeah, this is the grill. The main dining room is upstairs. Nice, isn't it?
What are those cages out there?
They're platform tennis courts. The pool is just beyond them, and the golf course winds around it along the shoreline. Hey, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the tennis bubble as we drove in.
Very impressive. This place must cost an arm and a leg.
Would you believe $500 a year for everything except food and drink?
It can't be.
Yeah, Ross Randall told me. He ought to know. And the food is excellent. I had a late lunch here with him. I've never tasted better scallops.
Is he joining us?
Yeah, any minute. He stayed on in the sauna. He's having a rub down. I showered and I came up to look around. Yeah, you are right, Carol. It is impressive.
Are we staying here or are we having dinner at Mr. Randall's house?
I don't know why.
Well, if we're serious about moving out of the city, I'd like to see the inside of one of these elegant homes. I didn't see anything we could afford. I wandered around a bit, and this village is one estate after another. The houses must cost a fortune, so you can imagine what's inside of them.
Yeah, I'm glad we had a chance to see the place.
You told Mr. Randall we've been thinking of moving out of the city.
Yeah.
And he's pushing lifeboat landing.
He's not pushing it, Carol. You move here by invitation.
I don't like the idea of someone passing judgment on whether or not we're good enough for a place like this.
Judgments are passed every day by each of us, darling.
Don't sound like a lawyer. You know what I mean. Why can't we live where we please?
We can, but not in Lifeboat Landing unless the three elders say we can.
Phil, that's not democratic.
I agree. It's autocratic. But can you put down these benefits?
How did this place come about? Do you know?
Well, we'll ask Randall. He could... wait a minute. Here he comes.
So very glad you could join us for dinner, Mrs. O'Hara.
Thank you. You have a beautiful club, Mr. Randall. And the village, it's like a picture postcard.
So you did have a chance to drive around?
Well, just for a half hour. But I'm as impressed with the village as Phil is with your club. Are the dues really only $500 a year?
Why should they be more? That amount is adequate to meet our costs. There are 1,000 families here, about 4,000 persons. Every family belongs to the club. 500,000 is more than enough to meet our bills.
How did all this come about? I was asking Phil.
Well, many years ago, this was just another potato farming area.
Uh-huh.
But about 35 years ago, a few men decided to buy the acreage and found a village of carefully screened families whose frustrations were common to all.
Yeah, the interdependent community. You said it was something like that, I think.
That's right. Color, race, religion meant nothing. We wanted families that believed in honesty, the work ethic, high cultural standards, and who abhorred waste, ugliness, and crime. Now, if in the judgment of the three elders a family qualified for residence here, they could make it possible.
By saying, okay, you may buy the house?
Oh, much more than that. We would make certain that you could buy the house at a price you could afford.
I'd be in debt for life.
No. Only a debt to the community. Now, you're a lawyer, Phil. If you bought a house in Lifeboat Landing for a pittance, your debt to the community would be as a lawyer. At any time, you might be called on to prosecute or defend for us at no fee to you. That's what we mean by interdependence.
Isn't that kind of communistic?
No, Mrs. O'Hara. We are elitist in spirit. We believe in the uncommon man. Lifeboat Landing is a tribute to him.
What if a family is allowed to move here and doesn't like it, Ross? What happens then?
He leaves.
And what about his house?
He sells it only to a person the three elders have found acceptable.
What if he objects? Just ups and sells it to someone he knows who hasn't been approved by the elders.
Well, he's warned not to, of course.
Yeah, but say he's stubborn and he doesn't listen.
Then his house might be razed.
Leveled to the ground?
We've had that experience only once, Mrs. O'Hara. A long time ago.
Well, Ross?
We could use another lawyer, Fritz.
He seemed all right.
He helped me wriggle out of that tax evasion suit.
He's tractable. I don't know about the wife.
Neither do I. Handsome woman, quite intelligent, but her mind's still filled with cliches. It would take time to get her to accept our kind of ordered society.
I don't understand minds like that. Here we offer everything, literally everything, but the Mrs. O'Haras of the world treasure more than anything the right to defy, to act independently.
Well, she might come to see that in time.
The system works. Oh, which reminds me, Ross, Mr. Lord spoke to me about one of his reporters who is interested in those two hoodlums who held up the bank and shot the cashier.
No.
That's all been disposed of, hasn't it?
It was at the time. You did a miraculous job, Fritz, in saving his life. I won't ask you how you got him back on his feet the next day, but I marvel at your skill.
Thank you.
Who's the reporter who might come snooping around?
Joey O'Hara. Your Phil O'Hara's brother.
Oh, I see. That's too bad. Well, we'll be on the alert for him.
Yes. He could be an embarrassment. So, you and I have doubts, yes?
Yes. Let's have Larson show the O'Haras some houses, and then we'll meet and hear his opinion. Phil's all right, but I'm not sure about his wife.
And the reporter brother, if he becomes persistent, you'll know what to do.
One definition of society is a voluntary association of individuals for common ends. Chemists get together and presumably talk chemistry. Nothing wrong with that. But a village of 4,000 in which, it would appear, everyone thinks and acts alike. As Americans, we hold many truths to be self-evident, and one of them is the right to protest. But not in lifeboat landing, as we will learn when I return with Act 2. As a nation, we are protesters. Protest to Americans is second nature. We protested the tax on tea, and a nation was born. We protested against slavery, and a terrible civil war followed. We have died to preserve the right of each man to independent thought. Perhaps we haven't realized the ideal of making the world free for democracy, but neither have we become robots in an ordered society. In our story, it's not Yankee go home, but Joey get lost.
Joey, I mean it. Get lost.
Not a chance, old pal. Guess who's going to help me get the inside dope and what happened to those two guys? My brother, Phil.
You got a brother? I thought you were one of a kind.
I am. Phil's another type.
I like Phil already. What's his racket? Uh-oh. Hold it. That your brother? The lawyer who got Russ Randolph on that tax evasion case?
That's my brother, Phil. He's bought a house in Lifeboat Landing, and he and the family are moving out there in a couple of weeks. That's my inside track, baby.
You're a real dandy, you are.
Wait until I bust the truth across the front page.
Before that happens, you'll be bust out of here.
What's wrong with you, Frank? Two stick-up guys just vanish, and you don't think there's a story there?
I've told you until my throat is dry. Lay off Lifeboat Landing.
Something smells out there, Frank, and you know it. I've got a right to ask questions. No one can toss me in the clink just for asking questions.
No one has. You've been out there.
The bank cashier wouldn't talk to me.
No, that was his privilege. What about the police?
Yeah, the police. They said they didn't know what I was talking about.
Well?
Frank, that's what's funny. I'm not allowed to talk to the cashier, and nobody else in the bank, including the security guard, would even speak to me. And the police, they just smiled and told me to run along. What goes on out there?
It's a tight little community, that's what goes on. And no hard-nosed reporter's going to loosen it up.
I don't believe it. I'll find somebody who'll spill the beans.
Yeah, in your face.
Why do you keep saying things like that?
Because, dummy, if you become an annoyance to the three elders who run the place, you just might join those two hold-up guys your heart bleeds for.
You're scared. Aren't you, Frank?
For your sake. Yeah. Thank you, officer. That will be all.
Yes, sir. Good night, gentlemen.
You run a pretty high-handed community.
Yes, Mr. O'Hara. We do.
I go over the speed limit by 10 miles an hour.
But you did go over the limit. Isn't that so?
Get it over with. How much?
Well, there's no fine. Only a warning.
Swell, but I got the message when the cop picked me up, so what's the point of this little get-together?
There are several points, Mr. O'Hara.
You're Ross Randall, right?
That's right. And it was your brother Phil who defended me in a tax suit and who has since been allowed to move to Lifeboat Landing.
So I heard. I was on my way to his housewarming party.
We won't keep you. But as Dr. Heinemann just said, we must give you a warning.
Okay, shoot.
If you're arrested again, you'll be sent to prison for 30 days.
In your hat?
No.
in our jail. You couldn't wave with that.
That is not worth commenting on, Mr. O'Hara. As Mr. Randall has said, you're 30 days.
Then I'd sue you in every court in the land. What kind of garbage are you trying to hand out?
Another warning. You are now members of this community. For his sake, I hope you won't become an embarrassment to them.
You mean an embarrassment like asking what happened in that bank robbery and to the 2 stick-up guys who disappeared? I'm a newspaper man. There's a story there, and I'm going to dig it out. Or fish it out, if you get what I mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I don't suppose you have either, Mr. Randall.
Mr. O'Hara, this is a civilized village. We don't have crime here. If crime enters our community, we deal with it quickly and discreetly. That's why you've been brought before us. Don't break our laws. We obey them, and visitors must. And for your own sake, stop your search for those imaginary hoodlums. All right, you're free to go.
Won't you stay overnight, Joey?
No, thanks, Carol.
Forget what happened, kid. It's not a federal case.
Well, it's going to be before I get through with it, Phil. And you're going to help me.
You're back on the vanishing stick-up, man. Give up. That happened months ago. I wish you'd forget it.
How can you say that? Don't you care?
It's none of my business. And you've been told that it's none of yours.
And the more I'm told to lay off, the surer I am that there's something strange about lifeboat landing.
No, not strange. Different is all. It is different. It's highly organized. Each of us helps the other guy. If I have a problem, I can get help. If someone here needs legal advice, I'm here to supply it as a neighborly obligation. Now, what's wrong with that?
Everything. You have no privacy. You've sold out to a weird society that provides you with every material benefit in exchange for dumb obedience.
You've got it all wrong, Joey. I think and I say what I please. I go to work freely and come home to a fine house in an ideal community.
Phil, can't you see what kind of place this is? You call it an interdependent society. When persons spy on each other and lead plastic lives, that's what I call the police state.
But, Joey, where else could we find all this? You'll admit it's a beautiful village.
Sure. And Vienna was a beautiful and carefree city until the Nazis took it over and the Gestapo paid neighbors to spy on neighbors. Isn't that the system you've got here? You understand, Carol. I can see it in your eyes.
It's too much housewarming, pal. Spend the night, huh?
No, I'll be on my way. Look, both of you, I'm sorry to be like this. It's your home, your community, and I wish you well. I hope it works out. It just wouldn't be for me. I don't like regimentation.
Never mind. It's a great source of satisfaction to me to have everything organized efficiently. This village works.
And everybody obeys, including the opposition. If there is one.
Of course there is. But the majority opinion prevails and everyone accepts it.
That's brainwashing, Phil. Well, what about it? Can you help me find out what happened to those 2 guys?
You've been told not to snoop, Joey.
Uh-huh. Meaning you won't ask questions for me. Well, then I'll have to find out for myself. I'll say good night.
I'll see you to the door.
So long, Phil.
Good night.
Please don't stir up trouble, Joey.
I'll try not to, but Carol, this place is not for you.
If I can't stand it, we can always leave.
I wonder. It's one thing to get into a secret society. Getting out's another.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't say things like that. It makes me feel spooky.
You said it. I didn't. But I know how you feel.
I thought you were entitled to know, Phil.
Thanks, Ross. I appreciate it. I said pretty much the same things to my brother last night. He's a flag waver, you know.
So I'm told. But, Phil, we just can't have him prying into the affairs of Lifeboat Landing. For our common good, the elders simply won't permit it.
I know, and I agree.
Now, we have no crime because our justice is swift and severe. That's the only deterrent to crime, Phil. Now, we're not cruel, but we are absolute. We've had thieves, and they've been banished. What makes justice work in Lifeboat Landing is common consent. Once the elders, after consultation with the police and the judge, have made a decision, all 4,000 of us accept it.
Right.
Now, for some reason, your brother has found a cause célèbre in the bank holdup. And he's determined to find out what happened to the gunman.
I've told him he's been warned off. He asked me to help. I told him it's none of my business.
Quite right. And I don't propose to explain what happened. But the disappearance of the men will have a salutary effect. Others will think twice before they try a stick-up in Lifeboat Landing.
Right.
You do like our way of life, Phil. And, Mrs. O'Hara and the children?
Oh, very much, certainly.
I ask because some of the ladies had tea with your wife the other day and sensed a vague reluctance on her part to participate wholeheartedly in their plans for next season's plays for our community center.
Yeah, I heard.
The center tries to present plays both classic and modern at a pure entertainment. Now, your wife suggested that we produce at least one protest play. Its subject was racial violence. And the language in it, frankly, is repugnant to anyone who isn't an animal.
I know what you mean. Carol's always been a little liberal.
Well, the center exists to entertain, not to foment trouble.
I'll talk it over with her, Ross.
Good. Oh, and Phil.
Yeah.
Speak to your brother. Our warning to him was not a gesture. He's become an irritant. And if he aggravates the situation, the warning will have to be acted upon. That's how it is.
Yeah, I understand.
Just who does he think he is? Ross Randall warning me. All he said was if I broke the speed limit again, I'd go to jail for 30 days. Ridiculous. I'd have a lawyer spring me in half an hour.
He wasn't talking about you being arrested for speeding.
You're worried about me snooping into what happened to those two hold-up men, right?
Joey, why don't you drop that?
Not on your life,
But what
Carol.
do they mean to you? They were just a couple of bums who got caught robbing a bank.
And vanished.
So what?
So everything. Look, I don't even know who the guys were, and they're probably no good, but this is America, Carol, baby, and those guys were entitled to a hearing before a judge and then sentenced. You just can't be rubbed out. That happens in a police state, but not here. Can't you see that?
I give up. It's your neck, Joey.
I'm not afraid of Ross Randall. He's not going to feed me to the sharks the way he did with those two hold-up punks.
You sure jumped to conclusions.
But where did they go?
Whatever happened to them, Randall doesn't care to tell me. When the three elders reach a decision, others act on it. There are 4,000 of us here, Joey.
Us? You one of them now, Phil?
Yes. My law practice in the city has increased by half since we moved to Lifeboat Landing. We love our house, the schools are good, the village is kept beautifully, the club is marvelous, and our neighbors are congenial. What more could I want?
Freedom. Freedom to think and to act as you please.
We have all the freedom we need.
Oh, come on, both of you. Let's not get nasty. Joey, we're here. We now belong to Lifeboat Landing. You don't like it? That's okay. But please, let's not have any more quarrels. And listen to what Phil's been trying to pound into your head.
Mm-hmm. The warning.
We'll see you in town, Joey, not out here.
Okay.
You still don't see why, do you?
I'm not that dumb. They've got me marked.
I don't know that.
But you sense it. Well, that's okay. It's not going to stop me. I'm going to expose Lifeboat Landing for what it is, a fascist commune. At least I'm going to try. Even though I might end up in the briny.
Aristotle wrote that democracy arose from men thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal in all respects. I don't think it's worked that way here. You and I have equal rights with, say, a famous doctor, but could we pretend to be equal in the ability to invent the polio vaccine? More on the subject as it applies to Lifeboat Landing when I return with Act 3. From what I've gathered so far, Lifeboat Landing on the southeastern shore of Long Island is the ideal community. Joey O'Hara disagrees. He's a newspaper man, of course, with a natural instinct for news, and he finds any controlled society repugnant. His curiosity was aroused by the disappearance of two men who held up the local bank and vanished.
That's just what it is, Frank.
So are some of the private clubs around town. What's wrong with that? Guys from the same college, band together, other guys who like boats, beer-drinking guys, they're all over town.
But they don't decide flatly what taxes you're going to pay or what happens to a guy who holds up a liquor store.
Okay. You got something up your sleeve. What is it?
Take a look at this.
There's a picture of some German soldier in a fatigue jacket. So?
It's Dr. Fritz Heinemann.
Who's he? Some small fry ex-Nazi?
That's right.
Well, there's lots of them still drifting around.
Now, this guy drifted to Lifeboat Landing.
So what? Is he on the wanted list?
No. He came here from South America and took out citizenship papers in 1950.
So, what about him?
He's one of the 3 elders of the village.
Oh?
Heinemann's the kind of guy who'd still be indoctrinated with law and order and obedience and a system of informers. Just what Lifeboat Landing has plenty of.
Heinemann is an ex-Nazi. So what?
So he and the other 2 elders, Ross Randall and some guy named Larson, rule. Absolutely. That's why there's no crime. Somebody drifts into Lifeboat Landing and commits a crime he's never heard of again.
You 2 stick-up men?
They got it, Frank. It's easy to cover up 2 murders if 4,000 persons want it covered up. And what I want to do, Frank, is to begin to write a series of articles about the place.
No good. You said nobody out there is willing to talk. What you think is one thing. But unless you got facts, we'd be inviting a libel suit. The paper can't print a story without possessing hard facts. You haven't got any. Oh, sure, you know about Heinemann, and you got a bug in your ear about the 2 hoods. But what have you got really? Nothing.
I've got more than that. If the 3 elders weren't worried about an investigation, would they warn my brother that I could get hit?
Would your brother testify that you'd been threatened?
I don't know.
I do. From what you've told me about him since he moved out there, your brother wouldn't talk.
He's my brother.
He's also a guy who'd probably like to stay alive.
Now what?
They just want to come here and talk.
You know, that makes me nervous. I feel the way I used to feel when I hadn't done my homework. What have I done now?
The play committee?
Oh, no. I saw the light. No protest play for next season. Phil.
I know what you're going to say.
But doesn't conformity get you down? It's smothering.
I like it here, Carol, but if you don't, we can always move back to the city. But think of what we've got.
And what we've given up.
I'll let them in. Hello, Ross. Hello, Fritz. Come on in.
Thank you. We won't be 5 minutes, Phil. Good evening, Mrs. O'Hara.
Hello, Dr. Heinemann. Ross, please sit down. Shall I stay, or
Oh, please.
do you want me?
Please. What we have to say is for both of you.
Sit down, Fritz.
Phil, we think we've made a mistake. I really made the mistake, but the elders act together. We share credit and errors.
A mistake?
Ross and I met with Mr. Larson, the 3rd elder, and we have concluded reluctantly that Lifeboat Landing is not quite right for your family.
I'm sorry to hear that. We like it here very much.
Yes, I think you do, Phil. But what about you, Carol?
Well, I'm getting used to it. It's taking a while because it's a different experience for me. But I love my house and everything else about the village.
Yes, physically it is perfect. And the reason for that is efficient organization. Some persons fit the yoke, others do not.
Many personal inclinations have to be repressed for the good of all. Decisions made by the 3 elders represent the majority opinion, and the minority has to accept it.
And some persons might resent that kind of rule as arbitrary.
Well, it is, kind of, isn't it?
Well, isn't it preferable to constant turmoil?
The elders decide what is best for all and put it into effect. To be efficient and productive, a house needs a head. So does a business. So does government. Understand?
Yes.
Turmoil and bitterness and neighbor set against neighbor. Those are the very reasons that democracy is inefficient.
But each of us should be free to say what he thinks.
That is the reason for our visit. We suggest it will be happier if you leave Lifeboat Landing. We would like to have you stay with us,
but not as dissidents. And then, Phil, there's your brother.
I told him to stay away. It wasn't easy. I'm fond of him.
He's still bent on making trouble.
How could he?
He can't, but he refuses to believe it. Now, I can give you one piece of news that you may not be aware of. He's been discharged from his job.
You won't give up, will you, Ross?
Well, I do like him, Fritz. And his wife will come around. It seems a shame to tell him to move because of that brother of his.
Well, he could be disposed of very easily.
Too obvious. The publicity would be unpleasant. And I don't know if that editor would stand still for the disappearance of Joey O'Hara.
But without facts, who would believe what he might say? The two hold-up men disappear. Joey O'Hara disappears. The first are missing because a rival gang took care of them. O'Hara is missing because he was close to exposing the gang. That kind of thing can be maneuvered, Ross.
Let me try something else first. I have an idea.
You sure it's okay for you to be seen with me, brother Phil?
Come off it.
I mean it. You keep on associating with the headhunter, they'll kick you out of Boat Landing.
You're going to?
No. Oh, that's the best news I've heard in days. No kidding. When did this happen?
Last night. After Heineman and Randall suggested we might be happier if we moved out, they told me that you'd been fired. I tried to get you.
I was afloat. Me and my editor, my pal Frank. I got him home and fell asleep in his living room.
Sorry about your job. The editor warned you.
Yeah, I know. Not his fault. The word came down from Mr. Lord. He's from Lifeboat Landing, you know. Well, I'm not sorry you're coming back to the city, Phil. That place bugs Carol.
Oh, it's not definite.
I suppose I'm the reason they want you out.
Yeah, it's mostly you, yes.
Well, I should be sorry, but I'm not. Heineman is a former Nazi. He settled in Lifeboat Landing and built a model brainwashed village. It works like a perfect clock. Great if you're a clock. You get wound up and just tick away.
Heineman, a former Nazi?
That's right. Oh, he's an American citizen now, but he's put together a perfect model of a town occupied by the Wehrmacht. Everybody's smiling on the outside, spying on their neighbors, scared stiff on the inside, because if you step out of line, the three elders will get you.
That's not quite true, Joey. Before they take an important position, they poll the heads of each of the families.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to disagree with what the elders recommend? Not on your life. Another thing about Heineman, he's also some kind of faith healer.
Now, what does that mean?
I've heard that he can effect some remarkable cures. He's an internist, but he also dabbles on the side in faith healing. The reason I got interested was that bank cashier. He was left for dead. The next day, he's up and around, good as new.
I don't believe it. The faith healing, I mean. The guy probably was just nicked.
I believe it. I'd believe anything about Heineman and those other two.
Are you all right for money, Joey?
Sure. I'm rolling in about $140.
Well, if you need any...
Thanks.
And what now?
Now I've got another surprise for you. I'm having cocktails at 6 with Heineman and Randall at your community club in lovely Lifeboat Landing.
Oh, come on. What for?
Persistence pays off. They're going to tell me all about the two hold-up guys who floated away into space.
You're quite right, Mr. O'Hara. I was a member of the Nazi Party. I was deluded, as many of my companions were. That, however, was many years ago. I escaped to South America and then to the United States, where I am a citizen. Everyone in Lifeboat Landing knows this. Why is the fact so interesting to you?
Because the government of Lifeboat Landing reflects an alien philosophy, your deluded philosophy of absolute rule.
All of us here believe in a democracy controlled by the three elders who enforce the majority rule.
So two guys stick up your bank and the majority approves, rubbing them out.
Exactly.
You admit you had them disappear?
Yes.
Without trial and without a defense?
That's right.
That's murder.
It is self-preservation. Fear is our weapon, and all of us believe in it.
And you place yourself above our accepted concept of law.
We invited you here to demonstrate how justice works in our village. You were warned about speeding.
Oh, don't tell me I'm going to be punished for throwing a cigarette in the street.
You're not going to be punished at all. But you are about to be rendered ineffective in your attempt to expose us for our way of life, which includes, when it's necessary, the act of extermination.
Oh, you're giving me a mighty juicy story, Mr. Randall.
And you may feel free to write it if you want your niece, then your nephew, then Mrs. O'Hara, and then your brother to drop out of sight forever.
You'd murder them?
Drop your investigations, or that's exactly what will happen.
Oh, they're getting out of this sick place.
No, they are going to remain. We had thought of telling them to leave and then of dealing with you. This way will be less troublesome. With you alive, no one will believe your story.
I'll notify every law enforcement agency in the country.
And who would believe you? Your niece is drowned at the beach. Your nephew? Well, why go on?
You do that?
Oh, yes.
That's fiendish.
We like our way of life, and no one will be allowed to interfere with it. All right, now you're free to go. We've warned you, and I assure you we can act.
I'll get my brother and his family out of here tonight.
Feel free to. But will your brother and his wife believe you? And even if they do, who would print your story? You have no facts. You're helpless, Mr. O'Hara.
You dirty...
Good night, Mr. O'Hara. Have a nice drive back to the city.
Where are you calling from, Joey? What? You say they'd knock off your family one by one? Joey, are you sober? All right. Save the language. Huh? Yeah. I'll do better than that. I'll have the state police escort Phil and his family back to New York. And I'll bust the story all over tomorrow morning's paper. Yeah, it may cost me my job, but I'd be a real jerk not to save 4 lives. Make that 5. Well, they get you too, Joey. Okay, pal. Hang up and hide out. I'll take over.
A fantasy? Of course. It really can't happen here. But back in 1935, Sinclair Lewis thought it could. And it was he who anticipated the monstrous war fomented by a madman who wanted to impose a rigid order on Europe and then on the rest of the civilized world. He failed, just as tyranny failed in the strange village of Lifeboat Landing. I will return shortly. Our cast included Mason Adams, Ann Shepard, Mandel Kramer, Robert Phelps, and Guy Sorrell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Allied Van Line.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.